All right. All right. Hello. Hello. Only an hour late tonight. Normally 8:30 start. Tonight 9:30 start. You can tell I had a lot to do because I didn't even have time to shave. So, a lot of stuff going on this week. Today, what I would really like to do, I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to it. Finally doing the story quest with Raiden Shogun. Like, I can't believe I've been missing all of the memes that have been going on in the Genshin community and like on YouTube from this particular character quest because I just haven't done it. So I want to finally do it. Understand up with Raiden Shogun and cooking. What's the deal there? I gotta know. I gotta know. So we're gonna get to it. Just a couple of commissions to start with. And then finally, we'll get to see what A, oh yeah, that's what we should call her. What A is really like in normal times. When she's not, like trapped in the plane of euthymia. Well, I guess she was never really trapped. She put herself there on purpose. So, kind of like her own idea there.
Got something for you.
Aloy, what was over there? Why did you attack? It's probably the friggin' Sysons. These things are the worst. Alright, let's just destroy the shield with Sayu, who's actually, like, pretty pog at destroying shields. Wait, Sayu heals people who aren't on the field? Because Aloy has more health now. I didn't know that. It's always, like, Sayu's description is, oh, well, of course, the electro charge killed me. But Sayu's description is it'll heal nearby characters. And you would think that nearby means they have to actually be on the field. But apparently, they don't. Alright, Sayu. Oh my god. I just had to, like, stay rolling against this boat. And she killed the Sizen mage. For a character who's kind of not that great, Sayu's actually kind of great. If she did more damage, if she did like a crap ton of damage, she would be probably the most fun character in Genshin. She would be pretty awesome. You just roll around. Can you imagine just like rolling around, running into an enemy, and they just explode? That'd be really interesting. Ooh, is this the one with the two? Hey, and Sayu's superpower. Grabbing these guys. Nope, get back here. There we go. Crystal flies. It's always nice having Sayu in the friendship team. Because whenever you come across some crystal flies, it's not hard to pick them up. They're just floating there and they don't move. Which is extremely convenient. Oh, I gotta grab this. Is this thing starting up? Wow, that was a lot of stun time.
Ever seen one of these?
The lag after doing, what's her name? Aloy, that's her name. The lag after doing her move, her elemental skill, is surprising amount before you can actually move again afterwards. Okay, now I gotta grab another one of these guys, and then I can go here and do something. There we go. Insta-kill on those guys. I don't know how many times I've done this kind of commission, and I never really used the tools that they give you. That special electro stone. When you grab the electro grana and do elemental moves nearby it, it unleashes incredibly powerful attack that takes out those Kairagi. Now, I think this might be a new commission. This novel seems problematic. I know I've done a commission with these two people before. But it was like, this novel seems something. I'm not sure if it was problematic. Because I believe you get something, like I think it might be a world quest, if you do both versions of the this novel is something quest. So that would be really nice. To finally progress in the game and not have RNG be the thing preventing me from doing more. Because that's always the worst, when, like, who designs a game where the player has no control over what happens in the game, what they do? That's the whole point of games. You control the character, you play the story, or do the fighting, or whatever it is. And in this game, nah, you just gotta wait for some random numbers to be like, oh, you get to do this today. And you can't, like, progress in certain things unless these random numbers just happen to align to be the perfect numbers you need. Like, really? Really? Oh, this is just the calm before the grand climax. Oh, I actually might need to read this, if it is the continuation to the other commission. When the key plot points... when the plea clack... pleep clock... cleep plot... cleep... points. When the key plot... Wow, okay, let me actually get this right. When the key plot point gets revealed, we'll see a real turnaround in those reviews. And what good is that if your novel gets axed long before you get there? Oh, what's going on? I think that... What is that my normal Aether voice? Traveler, thank goodness you're here. Junkichi has been adding a lot more wild abilities to the main character in Onibudo. It's just one thing after another ever since that inspiration trip of his. Oh, was the inspiration trip like the time we went up there, to the grocery store? Just because he's called it an inspiration trip, that makes me feel like we bought some mushrooms at the grocery store. And maybe they weren't the normal kind of mushrooms. And he had some special inspiration for his story. Gaia Publishing House has received a lot of negative feedback from readers who say they don't understand why these abilities are appearing. They think that the author isn't taking the story seriously. I would probably agree with the readers. I don't remember his voice. I did like 10 seconds ago. They don't know what they're talking about. I'll just keep writing. They'll get it at some point. Like I was saying, your novel will get axed before you get to that point. Oh, whatever. From what I recall, there are a few readers of Onibudo around this area. Why don't you go and ask them if your idea has legs or not? Oh, this is it. This is the continuation from the previous commission. Nice. Fine. I'm sure they'll get it anyway. Traveler, come with me. I'll need a witness. Yes, that sounds good. Bring the Traveler with you. That way you can't deny what they say later. Alright, well, let's do this. Alright. Okay, let's get going. I'm sure my readers will understand me. How much feature creep is there anyway? Just a bit. A bit? The main character will soon have more abilities than every other character in the story combined. Let's get going. I'm sure my readers get it. Alright, we need to get Yuzu's opinion. Who is up there? Oh, come on, really? When you see this arrow, it makes you think, oh, it's the direction that Xinyan is facing right now. We just gotta go that way. Oh, it's not that... It's still this... Oh. Oh. Over there. Like, I guess I could have seen it on the mini-map. But the in-game pointer, it does not do a good job of really pointing you in the right direction until you're facing the right direction. So, huh? Wait. Oh, there he is. Hello, what is it? That's not her voice. Hello! Hello, what is it? Hello there. Have you read Onibudo by any chance? Huh? I have, and I liked it. I liked it. But how should I put it? The plot seems a little strange lately. The main character's constantly getting new abilities and can immediately defeat the enemy with them. I liked Onibudo because of the clever methods the main character used to defeat his enemies. But now, it feels like the author is just being lazy. Also, most of the abilities the main character gets are only used once. It makes the story seem so flippant. I really don't know what the author is thinking. This author? The guy right here? This I'm trying to focus on him, but it's not working that well. That guy who's standing right here? Ahem. Well, let's ask a few more people, shall we? This has got to be an odd case. Uh-huh. Sure, Junkichi. It's very just completely random that someone would think that an ability that you gave the character and only got used once would be just flippant. Hello. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, there is. Have you ever read Onibudo? Yes, I have. It's a very interesting novel. The characters and the plot are wonderful. But I feel like the author has been slacking off a bit lately. There are all these new powers that suddenly appear without having ever been referenced before. Although it's called an awakening, it just seems cheap. I just think this kind of cheap plot makes the character look cheap too. I really hope the author reconsiders this course. Traveler, let's go ask someone else. Good old self-serving bias. It's not me, it's them. My writing is perfect. All the readers have the problem. Alright, let's ask her. Hey. Hi there, are you up for a chat? Indeed. Have you read Onibudo by any chance? I have. I like the main character a lot too. But I've been having a hard time reading it lately. A hard time, you say? In the last few chapters, the main character was suddenly bestowed with all these new abilities. The story spends a lot of time talking about this. Yeah, he gets new abilities. All the other characters said the same thing. So I was thinking of giving the book a rest and switching to something a little easier to follow. Let's head back. Okay, I don't get why this is happening. But, dude, listen. Use your... Think, Junkichi, think. Use your ears. And your brain. Use your ears. Then use your brain to process the sounds that your ears are hearing. Convert the words that you are understanding into literal concepts. And understand the meaning behind those concepts. And maybe then you'll understand what the people are saying to you. Because they're saying they don't like when you Deus Ex Machina everything about your main character. Alright, you got it now? Okay. Alright then, how did it turn out? Did you get the readers? Wait, why does he look so depressed? What kind of feedback did you get? The traveler tells Shigeru about the feedback. So Junkichi, will you accept the feedback now? I can't believe it. How did this happen? Are my ideas and my writing not interesting enough? As I said, advancing the plot purely by giving the character new powers can be dangerous. The new traits might be momentarily popular. Momentarily popular. Come on, Genshin. Alright. Genshin has so much text. I'm gonna understand that they let some typos slip by. It's not that bad. But as soon as the novelty wears off, the readers will get bored. This is years of experience talking, you know. I know. It's not too late to change it, though. You can reverse the reviews of the previous chapters, but we can get the following chapters back on solid footing. Wait, we can't reverse. Yeah, you get it. Thank you, Traveler. It's actually better to let him take a hit now. If he kept on writing like that, he would definitely be worse off overall. So thank you. This is your payment. Please take it. Are you paying me in primogems? Huh? Huh? Yes, 10 primogems, and I'm actually, of course I want the primogems, but 60 friendship, also pretty sweet, so I can friendship 10 everybody. Because then once everybody's friendship 10'd, then I can just start using whoever in domains, and that will make artifact grinding not painful. Because, alright, you know, artifact grinding's already painful enough. And then on top of the pain of going through artifact grinding, I make it worse by using a friendship team that is not particularly strong. Which just makes the whole domain fight slower and more difficult. But, positive notes, we are getting pretty close. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters currently in our party. Or currently, I guess you might say in our party, who are not friendship level 10. So we're getting close. We're down to the last 5. And then next patch, after some wishing, hopefully I have some new characters. But at least the new characters would be 5-star characters. And they would do great in the friendship team, because I would actually invest in them. Unlike Aloy, who's, wow, I gave her level 2 talents. That's fun. That's interesting. Anyway, she's level 9 right now. It's not going to be too much longer before she gets to level 10. So it might actually be like perfect timing where she gets to level 10 just as we get Eula. Because I'm hoping, I'm going to try to wish for Eula next patch. Alright, Xinyan. Well, 5, 7, 8. Alright. I actually want to get Kujosada out of the friendship team because she's Electro. Electro does not do great in the domain that I'm mostly grinding, which is the Electro domain.
Rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Let's switch over to... Oh, actually, this is kind of perfect. Alright, before we start the Raiden Shogun quest, must condense resin. Only 6 resin away from burning. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so, alright, fun fact. I started this quest by accident. It was... Alright, how it starts... I'll just go to actual starting place. So I was over here, and then it was during the last big event with Xinyan. Wait a minute, that's not here. That's the wrong spot. It's over here. So there was a point where you go find Xinyan, and she's like over in that building, right there. But I saw Toma standing over here, so I was like, oh, is that part of the quest I'm supposed to be doing? Let's go over here and talk with Toma. And then that kicked off the Raiden Shogun quest. I was like, oh, that was I went to the wrong quest. I was saving Raiden Shogun for later. So I think how, if I'm remembering correctly, it was... They were kind of discussing what A was like and like what she was up to after the whole, you know, thing that happened in Inazuma, where she would lock the country down and Sakoku decree and all the, you know, oppression. So I think they were talking about like what she's been up to since she came out of the plane of Euthymia. And then they were like, actually there was this long exposition between these 2 samurai guys, and I was like, what are they even saying? They're just talking a lot. And then the conclusion was, I go find Yae. And I guess she will tell us about Raiden Shogun. Wait. Oh, I have been, like, avoiding going up here and trading in my stuff at the Sacred Sakura. Because I thought if I went here and, like, got close to Yae, it would start the quest. Just like the last time. But it didn't. So I could have traded in my stuff the whole time. Also, is that the edge of the world I see out there? Is the game rendering the edge of the world? Alright, everybody. Well, looks like we found out. World's flat. There's the edge. Go over there, you fall off. So, don't go over there. My god. This seems new. This seems like a bug. You definitely couldn't see that before. Or maybe it was just... It depends on the angle. Yeah, it's like, that is definitely this edge. Wow, and then let's see, can we see this corner here? Oh yeah, it looks there. There's the corner right there. Oh, video games. Video games are pretty fun. Alright, let's start the quest.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yeah, we didn't come here to talk anything about we were 100% here for you. Look at that sassy, the eyes. Look at her eye. Look at her eyes. Look at them. Looking good, Yae.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you?
No, but wait. But have you seen these hips? They don't lie.
Still, your answer has put me in a good mood.
Well, I'm glad we could put you in a good mood, Yae.
Tell me, what is the matter?
You know, it's her.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder.
Wow, is Paimon more high-pitched than normal?
Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
And the Tenryou Commission also needs her attention, I guess. Wait, doesn't Kujo Sada run the Tenryou Commission? What? Oh, okay. Wait, did we? I think we did talk to her for a second.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Ooh, yeah, you hiding stuff? Yo, boo, you hiding stuff from me? Come on, don't be doing that.
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Changed? That's hard to believe, yeah. She used to be absolutely stoic, just emotionless. So what changed?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Fateful strike? Did we murder the Shogun?
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
No, we didn't kill her. I guess we just killed her self-esteem. Oops. But let's blame it on Yae. She forgot the tricolor dango. It's all her fault for not bringing the food.
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving.
Oh my god.
Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
I want to see that. Before she was just like deadpan, no emotion the whole time, and now because she didn't get some desserts and books, she cried and ranted. Show that to us.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
It's not beyond. Wait, I don't believe you. Maybe she's making it up. Yeah, he's pulling our leg.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you.
So she just told us a blatant lie. So I mean, A didn't do any of that stuff.
Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her.
Okay, so the real story was boring. She just said she wanted to rest, and I was like, okay, see ya. But then when you showed up, I was like, I'm gonna make up something fun. This one, she's got some fire.
I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Maybe she's gone stir crazy. We kind of just learned that she probably wouldn't. She's probably just meditating and thinking over things that bother her, and that's conjuring this thunderstorm. Perhaps. But all the more reason to go check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Okay.
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Yeah, do it for the people of Inazuma. You care about them, right? Or does Yae care more about A? Well, I care about the people of Inazuma.
I like that answer.
Oh, she would have said that either way.
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Are we going into the building?
Miko?
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Can we read it? Huh? Ah. It just says, a pass permit you obtained from Yae Miko. With this, you can enter Tenshukaku without restrictions and meet the Raiden Shogun. You heard that this was made for emergencies, but that Yae Miko seems to have never had a chance to use it. So she's had this pass permit the whole time and just never used it. Well, I guess it's gonna be our lucky day to put it to some good use. Alright, finally, that'll be cool. Actually enter the Tenshukaku. Which is, yeah, this area over here. Oh, there we go.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
I'm no ordinary visitor, sir.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Guji Yae is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Yeah, feel free to go check with Guji Yae.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Sir, do you know my behavior's always impeccable? It's not like I, killed any
Look how she's
dragons or
pacing
anything.
back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Whoa. Raiden Shogun. She does look a little anxious. She's just walking around. I like that they programmed this in. Like, it builds some actual drama. Hey. Yes, you see me, but you are not stopping your pacing to talk to me. Really? You're not? Okay. It just forces you to start the conversation.
How did you get in?
I murdered all your warriors and broke in.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
I was not expecting that you would try to eliminate me. I shall be going. Agent M says, are we playing the new Pokemon? Off-stream is fine. Just curious. Wait, which new Pokemon? Didn't they come out with several new ones? But I'm currently not playing anything else off-stream, Agent M. Hey, how's it going? I have had no time to play any games off-stream. Only time I get to play games is on-stream. Oh, you're talking about the remake of Diamond and Pearl. Nice. Wait, when's the other one out? The, like, what is it, Legend of Arceus? I feel that. Yeah, even you, H&M, no time for video games these days. Not sure. Yeah, I can't remember. Like, they put the trailer out for it recently. But I don't know when they said it's actually coming out. Oh, it's releasing in like January 28th, 2022. So it'll be a while before that's out. I mean, I make time, but it's while doing other things. Wait, you play video games while doing other things? How do you make that work? Interesting. Yeah, after the holiday. Yeah, actually, you're right. That is interesting. Normally, games come out before the holidays, so people buy them. Right, but when did the Diamond and Pearl remake come out? Release date. Oh, wait, launch on 19th November. So literally today, it's starting. So I guess this is the game that's coming out before the holiday, so they wouldn't have wanted to like have the games overlap and cut each other's sales. That would make sense. Alright, so, Raiden, please do not eliminate me.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we?
Yeah.
Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
It's true. Yeah, remakes make good gifts. New games are always good. Yeah, good. That is true. That was a good point. Well, I guess like any game would make a good gift. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that is a good point. So it makes more sense to release now because the remake will be a good gift. Whereas if they swap them, then the remake wouldn't be like as popular because there's less incentive to buy it as a gift for someone. Because when the new game comes out, it would sell well, whether it's now or then. I gotcha. Maybe, you know? Yeah, no, I think you make a good point, Agent M. Well, it's quite intelligent. Did you like major in business or something?
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
Access denied. Alright, who replaced Raiden Shogun with a robot? Come on, who did it? Agent M says, wait, you made the point with the sales overlap. Oh, I'm just following your lead. Okay, no way. Cool. Alright, I guess that is kind of why they say two heads are better than one. So what I couldn't think of just on my own, you built off and came up with a great idea. So that's pretty cool. Well, this is funny. Like they purposely made her sound like a robot here, didn't they? Yeah, that's teamwork, baby. Oh yeah, absolutely, Agent M.
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Alright. What's up with her? Have you been though, Agent M? Just in in general. How things been going? Yeah, is everything okay, Raiden? What you seem a little miffed.
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
Your recuperation state is slightly angry?
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation? Wait, but she's not the puppet anymore. Wait, is A still actually in the plane of euthymia and this is the puppet? Wait, I thought A left the plane of euthymia and this is her now. What is going on? Agent M says, I've been okay, yeah? Working non-stop, how have you been? Oh, Agent M, I feel you. I have also been working non-stop. And, like, at work, I've had, like, we're coming to the end of a project, and it's, like, getting to crunch time, so... it's been exhausting. And Large Poggers is here. Hey, people. No, I believe A is still in euthymia. What? Dang. I wish she would leave and like come back out to the real world. Dang. So after the whole like Archon quest, she just stayed there. Huh. Interesting. H&M, why funny you should mention that? Wait. H&M, are you in the same situation? I believe so, says Large Poggers. Okay, interesting. Alright, do puppets really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Wait, but hasn't Raiden, like, been resting for a millennia? Do you really need rest, Raiden?
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing.
Looks like it.
Why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia.
That would make sense. Lunchbar says, but as you know, I haven't really played in a while, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't think that would affect anything. Like, this story quest is actually, well, this character quest is actually what happens immediately after the Archon quest. So you've literally missed nothing since the Archon quest. I have just been very slow at getting to this particular quest. So here we are, finally continuing on, basically.
She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
Okay, yeah, then she's still in euthymia. All right. Very interesting. Yeesh. Well, do not miss Paimon. Oh, yeah. That's one of the blessings of not playing Genshin for a while. You don't always have to listen to Paimon. But, like, even though sometimes Paimon's voice is annoying, there are the moments when Paimon does, like, incredible things with her voice, and it's just like, ugh. It's hilarious. I love when she does voices.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Alright, why not put their minds at rest? And everyone's worried and wants to see you. Yeah, let's say that one.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
So, wait, are you incapable, or you're incapable because you're unwilling? Huh? Hunchbar says, yeah, but the bad thing is that my Paimon resistance has gone down after a while of not hearing it, so I'm getting hit like twice as hard. Oh no. That would happen, Large Poggers. Although, to be fair, my Paimon resistance has also gone down, because just not having done a story quest in a while, I haven't really heard Paimon's voice too much. And after also not fishing for a while, no story quests and no fishing means no Paimon. So it's been a while since I've heard her voice as well. I actually said before you entered the stream, Large Poggers, I actually was saying, like, does Paimon's voice seem more high-pitched than normal? I was commenting on it. Agent M says, Paimon summarizes the things I just read. Interesting that a gacha game assumes such low reading comprehension. Whose money are they going after? I know, you're so right, Agent M. It's really annoying. Like, the character, they say a thing, and, like, they're explaining the story, and then Paimon just kind of repeats it in slightly different words, or asks a question that is extremely obvious. It's like, oh, we just went to this city. And Paimon's like, wait, so you just went to that city? And I'm like, yes, that's what the character just said. They just said they did that. Come on, Paimon. That doesn't help. You're just filling in time. Yeah, so terrible. I know. Like, come on.
What do you mean by that?
Large Pirate says literally kids. Like, I know you're joking, but gacha games are geared toward exploiting kids. Like, that's their whole revenue model. Wait, kids? But kids shouldn't have money to be able to pay for gacha games. And, like, I would doubt their parents would want to let them spend money on the game. But I guess maybe? Mom's credit card. Ooh. I guess some parents would. I know, like, if I played this game as a kid, my parents would never, like, lend me their credit card money to spend on this game. Never in a million years. Which, I guess maybe that's funny that I turned out to be someone who would only play this game free to play anyway, so guess I was just raised a certain way. The majority of the Genshin fanbase is under 18. Really? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Aren't like most games fan bases pretty young? And I guess they do market this towards like very casual mobile players. So a lot of young kids could play it. No? Oh, are most games 20 to 30 then? Or even 20 to 40?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
Okay, so she has got her computer instructions from A over in the plane of Euthymia. So clearly she's just following protocol. Like for the Soulsborne games, the fanbase is mostly early to mid-20s. Huh. That makes sense. It is, like, those games, they are extremely dark. And kind of... Well, like, I guess dark in their art style. It's very... Like... I'm not sure if creepy is the right word, but it's not particularly kid-friendly. H&M says, acclimate them young. Keep them compliant when they're older. Once they're used to this type of game, they'll stick to it, or at least not be against it. Ooh, yeah, I guess that works. That probably works. Like, this is literally my first gacha game. I've never played one before. So, I wonder what it would be like being a kid these days, playing something like this. Lunchbar says, exactly, no diss to gacha games are those who play, but I'm happy that I got out. I feel like different companies can do gacha games differently. Some can certainly be better than others. I'm still perfectly happy being a free-to-play in Genshin. I'm liking where my account is getting to. I'm at the point where I basically need one more character to fill out 2 full teams for the Spiral Abyss. And, like, I've got, like, my goals, and I know where I'm going for. So I'm still having some fun.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Have you malfunctioned, Raiden puppet?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while.
Whoa, she really does do a different voice between A and the Raiden puppet. Large says they can, but all are based on exploiting FOMO and children. Yeah, I guess that is bad. And you would have to have like a very specific mindset to not get exploited. And most people don't have that mindset. And like I was in a streamer stream the other day, and like he was wishing and he didn't get what he wanted, so then he just spent like another $100 to keep wishing. And then he just kept going, and I was like, wow, yep, that's gambling addiction. Yeah, as long as you don't fall for the gamble trap, it's totally valid to have fun. Yep, that's it. Not if you don't fall into it and you don't like get gambling addiction symptoms, it's pretty fun stuff. And that's why I'm very happy that I am not gambling at all.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Whoa, she's just straight warping us in? Sup?
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
Yep, in you go. Exactly, H&M. And even Paimon's like, whoa, what did you do? Just, come on, give us a second. Tell us what's going on. Ooh, you enjoyed this quest. Nice. All right, I've been looking forward to this. Definitely smart. The only times I gamble is in house games. Wait, large bars, house games? What is that, like casinos? Oh, wait, but that's because I always win? Always, large poggers? Really? Always?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
Ugh, this voice compared to the Raidens. It's just like music. Gotta lurk for a bit again. Oh, work. Alright, H&M. You go lurk. I appreciate you stopping by so much and hanging out and lurking and everything. It's always good to see you around. I hope work goes well. Yeah, it's not our first time here, but you kind of just warped us without any warning. You were just like, alright, come in.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Yeah, because it's in my Abyss team, and I kind of need it to be fixed to be able to beat the Abyss, so...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Interesting. Me too. I'll be back. Alright, awesome. I'll see you later, H&M. And Large Poggers says, poker, blackjack, baccarat? What's baccarat? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I have never heard of that game, Large Poggers. What is that? Please explain.
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what she meant by forbidden. She had just had her functions disabled. So it was all
As I
you're
said,
doing.
I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
Yes, but thinking, you can also think 10 times faster than time, because, you know, Inception, where they go down and you dream and it's slower by 10 times, and anyway. You don't know Baccarat, huh? No? I haven't heard of it. I know, like, what is it? I know roulette. I know craps. Although I think there's... Is there a more like a fancy, accurate term for craps? Just like how pool is actually called billiards? I feel like there's another name for craps. Oh, it's just another card gambling game. Really? So it's kind of like poker and blackjack? I have never heard of that particular one.
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Oh, so she needs to just disable the Shogun for a bit while she rewrites the code.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Paimon, IT professional. That's pretty funny. Alright, do you know Blackjack? Please tell me you know Blackjack. Large Poggers, I know Jack Black. Also, pool and billiards are not the same game. Are you kidding me? Everyone calls billiards pool. So what's the difference? Also, yes, Large Poggers, I know Blackjack. Come on, do you remember my Vegas story where I told you I tried counting cards in Blackjack in Vegas? It was a long time ago. But, yeah, I tried counting cards in Vegas playing Blackjack. Didn't work out. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Alright, I love it. Paimon, IT professional.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Ooh. When you create an AI sentient robot, you want to have some sort of off functionality in case it tries to take over the world.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
It kind of makes sense. I made a thing to, you know, help with eternity, and if I changed that thing, that would be the opposite of eternity, so... kind of put myself in a bit of a pickle there. You are so strict with yourself, eh?
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Alright, so billiards is played on a table without pockets, and the game only has 3 balls. Are you just thinking of like a specific type of billiards? Because there are multiple like billiards games. Wait, cue sports is the general term. Okay, so there's carom billiards, which is games played on tables without pockets. And then pool, covering numerous pocket billiards games. Oh, okay. Pool is played with 6 pockets and 15 balls. Alright, well, what we've got here is Wikipedia saying cue sports, also known as billiard sports. So, carom billiards is generally the stuff without pockets, and then pool is the one with pockets, but it's also called a type of billiards. And then there's snooker, English billiards, 6-pocket table, classified separately from pool based on distinct development histories. Huh. Alright, so I guess you kind of can use pool as a catch-all term. I mean, billiards as a catch-all term. Although I guess the more accurate term would be billiard sports. But yeah, pool is a specific type of game. Interesting. Thank you for enlightening me, large poggers. I did not know.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
You can kind of use billiards as a catch-all, but it's not technically correct. Yeah, not exactly, but yeah. So yeah, I guess I should be saying pool when I normally talk about it, because that is generally what I do mean. Well, this is weird. Why would the Shogun's functions being disabled cause the thunderstorm to get out of hand? How does chi affect the thunderstorm in the ocean?
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, so perhaps they are not linked.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Large Power says, yeah, I'm a little knowledgeable on gentlemen's games. Been playing them all my life. Really, Large Poggers. So, do you also play golf and croquet?
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
Can you?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Oh, so they are linked. That's weird. Why is a thunderstorm in the ocean linked? Oh, to the Shogun. Oh, it was because she needed the thunderstorm to enforce the Sakoku decree. That makes sense. And so now she's like, oops, yeah, that thing is still happening. Let's put a little bug fix in there. Get that sorted out. Seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Yeah, see, I wrote, like, all her code about, a few thousand years ago, and there's, like, a million lines of code in there, and it's been so long since I was last in that code base, I don't really remember what to change, where all the things are, and what they mean, so, yeah. This is what happens when you don't look at your own code for, a few thousand years. Large Power says, I play a bit of golf, but I don't much like croquet. I much prefer billiards and card games. I've never played, probably, professional croquet. I've only played croquet just, around the backyard with family. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. I enjoy it just, messing around with family. I wouldn't play it competitively. That would just not be fun. Yeah, my funky uncle, the one who taught me how to evade taxes, that one, is super into that sort of stuff, so I got taught those games too. Oh, it's pretty cool.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Alright, Abe. When you say you're not making excuses and you're telling the truth, that kind of makes me feel like you are making excuses and not telling the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
I hope so. And any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions.
Yeah, he also taught me counting cards and how to fix the game as a dealer. Whoa, so as a dealer, you can decide who wins large poggers? You've got those deck sorting skills?
But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Okay, so she's basically, in very fancy language, saying, I don't want to mess up my vision for eternity, so I'm not going to rush it. I'm just going to take my time and make sure I get it right. All right. Come with us, get a change of pace. Oh, please do, A. I want to take you out to dinner.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest.
Kind of realizing that Uncle Dave likes to cheat a lot. You're just realizing this now, large poggers? Yeah, I got them nimble fingers. You want to take her out to dinner, huh? Yes, that is what I said, large poggers. And then I stopped myself from saying anything else. Nimble fingers, large poggers. Pretty cool. And then what you plan to do, Monka? Large poggers. That is for me to know, and that stays behind closed doors.
And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
A different mood, you say, Paimon?
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
Yeah. Like, go outside. Like a regular, god. Large Power says, heard there's a nice inn right in Inazuma proper. They've got quite the comfortable bed. Wink. Yes, Large Powers. Is that how you seduce the ladies? You just tell them about the comfiness of the beds? It might do you some good.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf.
Yeah, that's true. We need you out there in the real world, eh?
All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Wait, what else have we been calling you this whole time? Have we called her anything else more fancy than that?
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, so I guess A doesn't actually have a body. So this is all just in her mind, but she can leave somehow? This is interesting.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Also, she doesn't have a body, Sag.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Large Sparrow says, yep, that's exactly how I do it. I just walk up to a random woman I find attractive and say, hey girl, the bed at the motel is quite comfortable. Want to test it out? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Nice, Large Poggers. What's your success rate on that?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go.
Yes, we shall give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. A, we know all the best ways to have fun.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town.
Works 60 of 90% of 0% of the time. Nice, Large Poggers. That's like almost 1000%. Sweet moves you got there. Alright, where are we actually going? To traverse the mortal plane. We're going to a random place in the middle of the street. That's where we're taking our girl. That's where you go on a date. It's just the middle of the street, right? That's where people like to go on dates.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Wait, Large Parker says, I jest. Wait, you were jesting? Let me guess, does it actually work negative 70% of the time?
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
Yeah, after several generations, the people tend to change a little bit.
It's the Shogun. What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
You can see she is by my side. What do you think she's doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Nah, they're not frightened.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Paimon's like, yeah, you scared the shit out of them. You monster. Jeez, Paimon, chill. Large Park says, the real way I pull is just to subtly tell them I have the new Final Fantasy expansion pre-ordered and about 2 million gil in my coffers. Straight cold hot fire game. No way, Large Poggers. Dang. You have the new expansion pre-ordered and about 2 million gil in your coffers? Whoa. You might just be attracting me now. Seems like a bit of an overreaction.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself.
Makes sense. Getting a bit hot and bothered there, are we, Nathan? Oh yeah, like when you said 2 million gil in your coffers, I got a little tingles down my spine, you know?
Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
Wait, you actually remember this quest? You did this quest, Large Poggers? I guess it would have been before the whole anniversary thing happened. But yeah. Why would the Shogun be here to cause trouble? Of course we're just gonna relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
Oh, it's a good one. I actually read through all the text. Nice. Agent M also said it was good. Like, so far I've been thinking it's been pretty nice.
Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Oh, it's heartwarming and you liked it. Sweet. I do like the heartwarming stories.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Huh, they do.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
I guess Morax
Wait a
has
second.
been making them for a long time.
Are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Uh-oh.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Well, we happen to know another Archon
Anyway, people
who doesn't
seem
have
to be
Mora.
behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
I mean,
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
that's something new. I mean, not as fire as our date with Ayaka, ruined by someone. But yeah, it's a cute quest. Wait, you mean the date with Ayaka was ruined by Wait, who ruined the date with Ayaka? I thought it, like, it went well. Like, we went and danced with her in the river, and it was cute.
Shogun, excuse me.
Don't tell me you mean to ask who ruined it. Oh, did Paimon ruin it? Did Paimon do something? Oh, because she was there the whole time, right? Come on. I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember the good parts. My brain was just like, oh yeah, the bad parts, those didn't happen. Think about how much better it could have been without Paimon. Yeah, it would have been a proper date and not like a date with our traveling talking fairy companion. It's like, imagine Link in Legend of Zelda trying to go on a date with Saria, and the whole time Navi's just like, hey, listen! And Link's like, shut up! Navi, I'm trying to flirt here. Poor Ether. Can't get away from Paimon.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today.
Hey, listen! Oh, good old Navi.
Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Alright, so this is cool. She's come out of the plane and is actually learning about the country that she kind of rules over.
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
Is it deep fried milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Lunchbar says Navi starts giving Link tutorials on dates. Remember, pay for her meal to boost her love bar. Link, please shut up, please. Oh, that's hilarious. Is that still a thing where the guy is expected to pay for a woman's meal? Because I tried that once, and the woman I was on a date with got a little mad. She was like, no thank you, I will pay for my own meal. And I was like, cool. I appreciate that. I like independent women.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
How'd the date go? It was, alright, it was fine. She wasn't like actually like seriously bad at it. She was just like a little annoyed that I tried to do that, and I was like, okay, you know what? No worries. You can pay for your half. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna force pay for you. So we split the bill, and you know, things went just fine from there. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we ended up spending like another 2 hours together after that meal.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Monkey Party redeemed first. Alright, everybody. Monkey Party was the first one here. You heard it here, folks. Welcome in, Monkey. Lush Parker says, just fine, eh? Comfortable beds at the inn? Yes, that is what I always do after my dates. We go to the most comfortable beds at the inn. That was actually like a very middle of the day date. It was a lunch date, and I had a thing after that I had to go to. I actually ended up being late for it because the date went so long and I lost track of time. So none of that stuff on that particular date. But there was a third date after that.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
What is dongo?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Oh, but also, just to clarify, that date that I was talking about, that was like years ago. That was someone from a while ago. Nothing recent.
why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
People are always different from what you expect. Like, people will always really surprise you when you actually talk to someone directly that you've never talked to before, and you get to know them. It's like, wow, okay, you were totally different from what I thought in my head. Nothing recent, so you got no game, huh? A shame, really. I guess so, Large Poggers. Got no game, got no life. A shame. 'Tis quite the shame.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
Both Dongo and milk. Well, I still don't know what Dongo is.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
You got no game, but you got game. That's right, Large Poggers. I don't have any video games. All I have is game. The good kind of game, not the video games. All right, I'm looking up what Dongo is. It's a Japanese dumpling made from rice flour, mixed with uruchi, rice flour, and glutinous rice flour. Okay, so it's a lot of rice flour in these things. Poggy, says Large Poggers. Oh, yeah. BRB, laundry. Nice. All right, Large Poggers. You get that laundry done. Fold it real good.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
I can see the prices of this drink going up sky high after this occasion.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
So is it a milkshake?
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial.
So it's like a very thick milkshake.
Anyway, I like it.
She likes it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dongo milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Does it?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
And then A's like, well, I can help with that. Put me on a poster drinking the Dongo milk. And then everyone will buy it for like $1,000.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Oh, that'd be fun. Monkey, how's your like Primagem store looking for trying to wish for the new characters coming up in 2.3? Or not the new characters, like the rerun characters. Like Albedo and Eula.
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Wow. That's even better than what'd I say? A billboard or a poster. She's just straight up gonna order them for the entire country. Nice.
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dongo milk.
So, A, you like sweet things, do you?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Yeah, I'd probably say that eating dessert is a little bit more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. But meditating sometimes can certainly have its, its benefits, its good moments.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Yes, my friend always tells me about these things called, what is it? Light novels. Do you know what these are?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Alright, we're gonna teach her about some books. To the Yai Publishing House. We're gonna get our good old friend Kujo Sada to run over there for her. Wait. I see a shiny. Is this a book? Wait. The Onibudo? We can pick that book up? I guess because I finished that commission, he finished writing the book and published it here. Sweet. Yai Publishing House. This novel is amazing contest is in full swing. Pre-order A Legend of Sword. A Legend of Sword. That's an interesting title. The long-form work of Li Wei's best-selling author, Zhen Yu, is being serialized this summer. Is that, what was that, Xingqiu's codename? Hiring editors. Candidates passionate about light literature are preferred. I know some candidates who might like some light literature. Have you ever heard of the Doki Doki Literature Club? Sign up for a chance to have an interview with Editor-in-Chief Lady Ai. Don't miss out.
Shogun!
Yes?
Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Yes, I'm the god of this land, and I'm just here to browse your young adult section.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
What? What? No, I want fiction, please.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. That is what we are saying. We have said it twice already. When will you understand, sir?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I want her to be like, try me. And Weeby's here. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Weeby. How are you doing? Welcome in.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
Yes, sir. Don't worry. Like, it's just a book. It's not gonna hurt anybody. I just want to read some words. Oh, you're doing good. I am glad to hear it. Yeah, we're just doing the Raiden Shogun's character story right now. So I've been a little late to the party, but I'm having fun with it so far. Like, have you played this one? You do play Genshin, right, Weeby?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
The Almighty Shogun just wants to have a look. Don't worry about it.
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers.
All right, we
There
shall
are
go
some
look.
winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
And Large Poggers is back. Welcome back, Large Poggers. How was doing your laundry? How did that go? Did it have the, classic good laundry smell?
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Ooh, which way is this gonna go?
I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder if they're going the route of, like, it's all English. So she understands, she knows each of the English words, but because it's like modern English, she doesn't understand. Because it would be different from way back when she used to read books, that the language has changed. Kind of like how, like these days in school, like in English schools, when we read Shakespeare, how Shakespeare has very different, like, meanings behind the combinations of words compared to nowadays. Large Parker says, smells nice, but not a fan of walking down, then up three steep flights of steps with heavy basket of laundry. Oh, that kind of does suck. I remember my days when I was in, like, buildings where the laundry was in the basement and you had to go all the way down and do it. That was kind of annoying. Now, my laundry is like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5. I could go 5 steps in that direction and do some laundry. It is very convenient, but also a little annoying because, again, my laundry machine is 5 steps in that direction. So when it's running and I'm trying to, like, at my computer and I want to listen to music or watch a movie or something, it's like, it's loud. So it doesn't make audio things very easy. Oh, and having to pay for it. True. That is also a pretty crappy part of doing laundry. Having to pay for it. Weeby says, is it true that he has 2 personalities? Talk about Raiden Shogun. Wait, how Raiden Shogun has 2 personalities? Because they're like... She has 1. She does kind of have 2. I guess. Yeah, I guess you could kind of consider it too. But it's almost like, well, I would actually say no. Because A and Raiden Shogun are really 2 separate things. A is the actual Archon, and then Raiden is the puppet it's basically a robot. It's basically a programmed robot. Yeah, there's the real Raiden Shogun, and then she made a puppet that replicates some of her personality. Yep, that's really it. So that is a good point, Large Pars. The puppet does replicate some of her personality. So it is kind of similar. But it is really like, it's basically a robot. It's like, I am a 2.0. I ruled Inazuma City. Malfunction. Do not understand. Tricolored Dango. Dongo.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become stronger.
Yeah, but it's really 2 different entities. That is true. And this book title is hilarious. What is this, an anime? The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become stronger. That sounds like an anime title. Or like one of those comedy manga titles. Which I guess is where the animes come from. What's that one where it's like, I reincarnated as a slime and something or other, something? Weeby says, A is good, Shogun or Baal, bad. So far that kind of has been the situation. A always has been a good person. But the puppet, the Shogun puppet, was not very kind to the people of Inazuma. Oh wait, but Baal was actually her sister. I was like, wait, who is Baal? Wasn't he in this again? Baal was her sister. That A's real name is Beelzebub. It's not the full Beelzebub. It's like Beelzeb. I can't remember the full thing. Yet. What do you mean? What do you mean neither large poggers? Beelzebul! That's the one! Alright, thank you for reminding me. That was her name. Or is her name. Or at least it was before she technically died and her consciousness went to the plane of Euthymia? Is A technically dead? And her consciousness is there? Or was she, like, technically alive and just her consciousness is there? She's a complicated character who's done bad things with good intentions. That is true. That is true.
It's so long. Is it true that hilly trolls grow stronger from eating Sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
You'd think.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
Well, I'm sure they'll go on to say there's something about you gotta just kind of imagine and go with the flow. It's entertaining when things aren't necessarily believable. But I actually personally do enjoy stories more when they're, like, closer to believability in reality. Large Parker says, no, but the funny title was making fun of isekai light novel titles. Oh, that's how they name isekai light novels. Okay. So that's the style for isekais. Interesting.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly trolls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly troll life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
You're familiar with the isekai genre? Not that familiar. Remember, Large Poggers, you were saying I had to watch, like, a particular one, and then I could watch Konosuba? I'm not very familiar. Like, I've heard some of the names, like, that time I picked up girls in a dungeon or something. Wait, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Something like that. I've heard the names, but I haven't really read or watched them. Wait, did you find out that there will be a double banner, and who are you planning to use for? Or pull for, I think Weeby means. Yeah, Weeby. There's the double banner. Sounds super cool. There's going to be Albedo and Eula. I do want them both, but I'm going to prioritize pulling for Eula, because I need her more than Albedo right now. Plus, I do like pulling for the waifus. Wait, do you mean use Primogems or to gamble for? Ooh, you're going for Albedo? Cool, Weeby. Yeah, I wish I could have both of them. I would like both of them. If the opportunity comes around, I'll go for them both. Eula? Boring. What, Large Poggers? What do you mean boring? You have to do specific, like, combo combinations on her skill set. Yuibi says, haha, yes, sorry. What? Albedo is superior? Large Poggers, what are you talking about? Albedo is superior. It depends on your team comps. Come on. Are you just joshing me? Are you yanking my chain? Are you just messing with me for fun, Large Poggers? Eula fits way better in the team comps that I've got.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Kryda Prince reigns supreme. You're not wrong, Large Poggers. You're not wrong. Like, in all truth, I do want Albedo. I just have priorities organized. Alright, but Weeby, are you looking forward to the next patch with the banners? And the pulling? What? Facepalm? Should not have put a German word in chat. Wait, why not? That's literally what they call Albedo. He's the Kryda Prince. What's wrong with that? Alright, so Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. Oh, too modern for her, I guess.
How about we choose for you? We can pick up.
Oh, shouldn't have put a German word in chat. So that I don't butcher the pronunciation. Kryda Prince. Wait, how... What would be like a more accurate pronunciation? Kryda Prince? Kryda Prince? Something along those lines?
All right then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
Also, that's how they say it in Genshin. So it's just what I've heard so far.
Alright, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Wait, so I have to read the books and figure out which one is good for Raiden? Or A? That'll be a bit. Alright, so we're gonna read a reincarnation adventure story. Let's do it. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Unlimited power! Maybe it says, actually, I was going to get Hu Tao. It did not work out. Ooh. And save for Ito. But that Bennett is not going to get only. I guess a little bit translation trouble at the end there. But, Weeby, I'm sorry you weren't able to get Hu Tao. Did another 5-star? Did you get like a standard banner 5-star instead of Hu Tao? That's unfortunate. But saving for Ito isn't too bad. But if Bennett's gonna be on a banner soon, he's gonna be a good one to to roll for. Kaida Prenze. Very soft back of throat first R sound. Kaida Prenze. What's the Z part at the end? I know that's not like a German pronunciation. It just looks like Z is from Japanese stuff. So I don't know how to like translate that look in what I see into a German sounding pronunciation. Maybe like Kaida Prenze? Prenze? Is like Prinze at the end? Alright, in this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he's become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. But after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. Alright, are they straight up referencing Star Wars with the lightning hands? Alright, make the eh sound. Then make the eh sound. Then mix them together. That's the end of it. Oh, the sound. So make the and the eh. Cry to Prinze eh. Eh? Really? Cry to Prinze. Something along those lines. That seems very unintuitive to me. Especially because the word just ends with a Z. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce Zs at the end? The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in that protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. So you start out with no powers, low self-esteem, get superpowers, have high self-esteem. That would probably happen in real life if someone were in that situation. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Yeah, I kinda get that. It's like, she's in the book, making weird
Paimon thinks
situations about her.
It's not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light, true.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Good point, good point. Alright, so we'll read the Liyue martial arts story. I kind of butchered Liyue for a second there. Mein Gott forgot. It wasn't spelled with an E at the end. Gave you the wrong pronunciation tips. Oh, large poggers. You forgot. Alright, no worries. We'll get them right next time. Alright, the book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. This had to have been written by Xingqiu. This sounds like Xingqiu's dream. The selling point of this story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. Wait, is Mein Gott actually how you say my god in German? Wow. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
I don't know. Let's go ask Xingqiu. Seems like he was the author.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Yeah, maybe. Let's read the daily life romance story, though. You know, the slice of life with a hint of romance. Oh, Large Parker says, nah, I'm just putting a bunch of letters together into vaguely German-sounding phrases. Why does that sound like you're being facetious there? Come on, Nathan. Course, mein Gott means my God. Okay. I gotcha. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. What a title. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. Gucky, who is that? I'm in the middle of a quest. How can they even... Wait, I'm in the middle of a quest. How would they even let anyone into my world? That doesn't make sense. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness, and I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
Oh, that's cute.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I wonder. I don't know.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Large Parker says, I feel like my music tastes have completely mutated ever since that fateful day I found that video.
Everything is going smoothly.
What video, Large Poggers? Oh, what's that stuff called? The ones that you were sending in the Discord.
The looks
Something-
on your faces tell me you
something.
found some good stories.
There are 2 parts to it, and 2 parts to the music genre word, and I can't remember either one of them. All right, I'm gonna try to go Mind Palace. I'm gonna search in my own A plane of euthymia up in here. Nope, can't remember. Ah, yes. Something. Yep, that was, that's the name of the music. It's the something. It's the coolest music. If you're not listening to something music, what you are missing out. Yeah, the 27 or so minute long breakcore compilation I sent in Discord a minute ago. All right, that's what I was trying to remember. Breakcore. What? That sounds exactly the same as something something. You know, something something. Breakcore. Like, how could you ever tell the difference? All right, so that's what you're like super into these days, Large Poggers? Ooh, all right. So I guess, does it matter which one we tell her, or do we tell her all of them? I want to tell her the love story. Just see if she can relate.
Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of narrative device, too?
Well, I'm sure that could happen in real life, right?
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
Yep, that happens in real life all the time. Just one guy, 7 girls clamoring after him. Well, maybe if you're... I don't know. Why is Justin Bieber the only one coming to my mind? Who else is a male that has girls clamoring after him? Chris Evans. Chris, the other Chris from the Marvel movies. It starts with an H, I think. Chris Hemsworth, that's the one. Alright, so Large Poggers says, because before that, I really just listened to regular music. Old rock, jazz, rap, punk, etc. But ever since I found that video by complete accident, I've been getting exposure to a whole bunch of random stuff. Oh, so it's not like just breakcore, but a whole bunch of other kinds of music?
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely, but the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict. So... could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all 7 admirers at once? Yes, that would solve it.
A's solution is polygamy. I respect that, I think.
That would be the most boring love story ever.
Yeah, kind of. There wouldn't be any conflict. It would just be, like, so easy. There's no difficult choices. It's just, oh, problem solved. Love them all.
Love. Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
Yes, that mysterious narrative device called love. I shall never understand it.
So what do you think of Yai Publishing House's light novels, eh?
Aw, we don't get to see her opinion on the other ones? Dang, I want to know. I'm gonna have to look up YouTube
Do you
videos
like
later.
the stories we picked?
Alright, so like now I listen to breakcore, sea-punk, orchestral noisecore, vaporwave, ocean grunge, Christian hyperpop, not religious though, etc. Wow. I have not heard of most of those, Large Poggers. I know vaporwave. Vaporwave is cool. I enjoy that. Oh, and a lot of drum and bass. Okay, I think I have heard of that. I haven't really heard much of that music. Wow. Sea punk and ocean grunge. What is that? Is that like punk and grunge just with ocean sounds in the background? Lots of drums and bass. Yeah, I figured. That makes sense. It's not like, you know, just like triangles and chimes the whole way through.
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma.
Not really. I know. I didn't think it was just grunge and punk with ocean sounds in the background. I was joking around.
Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia, there was no Yai publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
Unless your not really response was, yeah, not really triangles and chimes. So that was also a way I could have interpreted that. Just thought of it. So yeah, so the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. And in theory, that should remain entirely unchanged over time. So now that she's out in the world and she's reading these books that are very different from when she tried to create the Eternal Nation, she's realizing that she basically completely failed in her mission of eternity, because everything is very different.
But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
Yes, it's human nature to seek change, and change is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of euthymia.
And now?
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better.
Oh, looks like she's getting some new ideas on how to be a good Archon.
Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it, eh? We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion.
Yes, it has literally been the first time you've been outside of your own consciousness invented world in hundreds of years. So I can see how it's very different. And River's here. Hello, River. Peepo Hey. Or, wait, is it Peepo Wave? Oh, it is Peepo Hey. I think they might be the exact same. No, wait, Peepo Wave might be the non-animated version. But hey, River. How you doing tonight?
I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
I hope you remember it too, so let's take a photo. Also, River, that Velma outfit that you had in Discord, that looked so good. It was just like, wow, that you actually look like Velma. It was pretty dope. And Large Parker says, also, I've been listening to the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance soundtrack on repeat. Lots of heavy pumping, hyped up metal tracks. Great stuff. Cool. I've never played that game, but I think the music for Metal Gear usually is pretty good. So that sounds interesting. And River says, did some rock climbing earlier? My arms are very tired. Wow. Yeah, I've been rock climbing quite a bit, River. That would tire your arms out, but seems like a good sort of workout. The good kind of tired. Large Parker says, dude, I hate to say it. Wait, what do you hate to say? Something about Metal Gear? But you gotta... Alright, anyway, River says, yeah, it's the perfect sweater, and my hair is close-ish. Yeah, it actually, your hair did look pretty close-ish to Velma's. Wait, Large Powers, I got a what? I'm about to take a photo with A. Don't ruin this moment for me.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Do you know what a photo is? Oh, Large Park says, play it, though that was implied. You're talking about Metal Gear Rising? Revengeance?
Okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
You're recommending I play that particular game? Ooh, are we going to a scenic spot with the Shogun?
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
A. Have you ever been on a date before? You're not supposed to do anything. You kind of just do whatever feels right, you know? Large Power says, I hate to say it because I've done it so much, but you gotta play MGRR. Literally so good. Really? It's so good? It didn't get, like, significantly good reviews, though. If I remember correctly. River says, I also figured out how to the next technique. Or how to do the next technique. Now I can make sock heels. So I'm doing that now. Sweet, River. Looking forward to the completion of those socks. Sock heels coming up. And Weeby's got the eyes. What you're looking for, Weeby? Is it date time with A?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose.
Hushbar says, we're supposed to be making out, A. Duh. Also, wrong. Literally never trust reviews. Oh, alright, that's probably a good point. I'm guessing the only time reviews are accurate is when something wins Game of the Year. Because, like, Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year, Witcher won Game of the Year, and everyone kind of knows those are really good games. River played Ehit and Nandeo. Wow, is Paimon ruining another date? I think she might be. I think she might be. Like, we're supposed to, yeah. Like, we're supposed to do, like, the cute selfie with A, where we, like, put our arm around her and take the picture, and then we're like, oh, my arm's here. Let's just walk over to, remember that hotel I was talking about with the really comfy beds? But Paimon's all like, no, A, you go over there, and we'll stand here and take the picture very far away from you. And Aether's like, come on, Paimon, let me have this one chance. Alright, trust audience reviews, says Large Poggers. Trust reviews from actual gamers, not games journalists. But yeah, the story, the fights, the characters, the music, all great. Okay, dope, Large Poggers. Alright, I will add that to... I will plan to play that then. I'd never planned, but now that you suggest it, I will put Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on my list. River said, did someone say a really comfy bed? Yeah, Large Fox and I were joking about that earlier. He made a joke about, like, oh yeah, we got A out into the real world. I've heard that there's a hotel with a very comfy bed we can go to. Large Poggers is digressing though from something. We've digressed so far I can't remember what we were talking about before.
Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
You know, what else makes a great souvenir? Really good memories.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
What? You foo? People shying in here with your subscription? Yo, thanks so much for subscribing, Yufu. How have you been? Yeah, it's been a while. How are things in, you know, I guess where you are? I won't say locations or anything. Dang, dude, seriously appreciate it. Lunchboy says, dude, if you let me, I'd book your games list from here till the next millennia. Probably true. Yeah, super appreciate it, Yufu. Always a larger pogger than we last meet. As Large Poggers does attempt to ensure that his poggers keep growing as large as they possibly can. And the photo is a visual representation.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Ah, that she kind of gets the idea of striking a pose. Been all right. It's self-development time. Yes, that is what you've been saying and what you've been doing. Like, has there been developments of the self that have happened?
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Oh, no, Aid. Photos aren't embarrassing. They only last forever, so there's nothing to worry about. And Launchbar says, yes, visually agreeable, wink wink. And Yufu's with the nodders. Alright, dope, Yufu. Glad to hear that you have been developing yourself, and that the paths forward have been opening up to you. Glad to hear.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Gymming? Nice. Improving diet? Sweet. Reconstructing habits? Dope. Yo, Yufu, that is like a lot of really good stuff you've got going on there. I'm really glad to hear it. And been reading, using Audible. Midway reading Atomic Habits. Ooh, I have heard people recommend Atomic Habits. People have said that is a good one. And Large Poggers says, oh, I could help you out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bonk myself. Yes, please bonk yourself, Large Poggers. There we go. Oh, wait! Large Poggers did the bonk command, and River played bonk at the exact same time. That was perfect timing. Wow, I wonder if I can make sound alerts play the bonk sound whenever someone does the bonk command. There's probably a way to do that. Yuffie says, it's actually a lot better than I thought. I'm really enjoying the book. Whoa, awesome. So have you actually like been able to read the things in the book and then implement them in your real life? Lushbar says, seems me and River were on the same wavelength for that. Nice. Yeah, that was awesome. Perfect timing. Let's get her to try relaxed and casual. Let's get A to, just loosen up a bit.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Let's see how many poses we can make her do. Maybe try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Oh, we're gonna do all the poses just for fun. River says, I had to put my knitting needles down for that. Glad it turned out well. Yo, River, that was worth it, putting the knitting needles down for a second. All right, now let's try graceful and dignified, eh?
Okay, I'll try that.
That is quite graceful and dignified. I like it.
All right.
Well, let's see the last
Well,
one.
I'll leave the decision to you.
Going stern and serious.
This doesn't feel very me. Is this okay?
Nah, we're gonna go casual as the final one. The Yufu says, kinda. Still gotta make my way through the book, but definitely been making for the better. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's been, for me, I've read like several books. It's been very rare that I've made any like major changes. But there's only been one book in my entire life that has like seriously made changes in my life. And it was like major. And now a lot of things I do ever since I read that book have been like, my entire life has basically changed after it. It was Start With Why. It kind of just like makes you think about how to make decisions in your life. Yeah, ooh, what book? Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Might have heard of it. I've talked about it. I know I talk about this book a lot because this has been the one book that like completely changed my life. And I super recommend it. Yeah. Start With Why. Time to add to wish list. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I think you can even look up a little video that he did. It was a short TED Talk. It kind of gives you a gist of the book. But yeah, it's the kind of thing where I read it and just almost every decision and action I took after reading it has been kind of related to that book. So it's really good. Large Part says, where's the cute pose? All right, I'll get back to the cute.
Well,
This
I'll
is
leave the decision to you.
this is the cutest pose we got.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
This is what this is the best we can do for cute. River says, "Oh, also someone I was climbing with today invited me to brunch tomorrow with some friends." Cool, River. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna have a brunch tomorrow? Large Progress says, "Huh, weird. Never heard you mention that book." Are you serious? I swear I've talked about it before. It's definitely worth a read. All right, that works. We're going with this one.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
All right, we shall do. Large Progress says, "Yeah, I'm serious. No way." All right, well, I guess maybe I just haven't talked about it before. Wait, should I, like, selfie it? Oh, wait, no, if I do the selfie, she's gonna be looking at me. Alright, let's focus in on A. Wait, I wonder if I can actually get her out of the picture. Maybe not. No, you can't get the character out of the picture. River says, "Yeah, weather looks clear. Gonna bike over." Also, I don't remember you talking about this book before. Right. Yeah, maybe I haven't talked about it on stream. It is definitely a book whenever people ask me about, like, non-fiction books. That's the one I always, like, kind of recommend. Alright, we should probably put Shiki Taisho away. Because he's a little bit in the way. Guess you're just a great big liar, huh, Nathan? Alright, Large Progress, I guess I am. Also, where's Shiki Taisho? How do I... There he is.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
And River says, "Though, to be fair, my memory works in strange and mysterious ways." Oh, so you're saying you might not necessarily have remembered if I had said it. Alright, thanks, River. I guess that's fair. Wait, Obama voice. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. Yufu says, "At least your memory works." Oh no, Yufu. Does your memory still not work?
To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
Not forgetting things, Yufu. Alright, this photo's close enough. Oh, the wing's in the way. Sara, what are you doing? Alright, there we go. Alright. Yufa, as long as you remember to eat and you know your own name. That's pretty important. That's the important ones. Also, don't forget to take care of yourself. That's an important one to remember too. Yufu says, "Who's Yufu?" Oh no. I mean, I think I might know your real name, but I'm not gonna say it on stream. That would be funny though. It's like, wait, I forget my internet name. Who am I again? Honestly, taking care of yourself is pretty hard. It absolutely can be. Wait, you know my real name? I think so? Maybe? I'm pretty sure there was a stream where you let your real name slip, or you kind of said it out loud on purpose one time. I mean, you do know it. I'm pretty sure I do. And River says, I can remember all of the Pokemon type super effectivenesses, but not necessarily why I entered a particular room. Aw, River, that happens to everyone. People always forget why they go to a place. And Yuffie says, oh, that's my English name. Technically, it's not the real one. Oh, but you know my real name too. Wait, do I know your real name? The non-English one? I don't think I remember that one.
To strike your foe takes unity between
Lunchbar says, the biggest one, don't forget to stack bread. Wait, what does stack bread mean? Oh, and River knows your real name. That makes sense. You two have seen each other in real life. Largebar says, we all know it. Gilgamesh. Yep. Alright, now we know. That's Yufu's real name. It's Gilgamesh. Yeah, River. Used to sing together. Yep. A cappella? Okay, so I took the photo wrong before. This is the right way to take the photo. How do I... There we go. Got her all in frame. A common colloquialism for making copious amounts of money. Wait, that's what Gilgamesh is? Yuffie says, Gilgamesh going to the office to change my legal name right now. Alright, Yufu, from now on, yes, it seems your legal name shall be Gilgamesh. Can't wait. Yeah, River says, also Winnie and Tonomic. Oh, yep, I know you know them, of course. And, wait, would you also know Tornix? And River says, no, bread is money. Oh, that's what that's what stacking bread is. Stacking bread is money. I'm sorry, I'm not up to date with that kind of fancy lingo. Tornix Nodders, yeah, Yufu knows. I want this photo to be in daytime. I'm kind of surprised you're not familiar with people calling money bread or dough. Okay, well I know dough. You bring in the dough. But bread is a rarer one for me.
To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will.
Oh, I got the angle just perfect before. Wait. There we go. Love it. Whoever says, I'm not too familiar with bread, but dough I've heard a ton. I've heard breadwinner. Oh, okay, so that's where it can come from. Right. Oh, I should have saved it. I didn't like that particular angle, and now I can't take another one. Dang it. Welp, I guess that's a memory we'll never remember. Sag.
Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
It's another Raiden Shogun. We must destroy it. I think seriously actually calling money bread probably isn't done very often in Canada. Like, I don't think I usually ever hear people say that term. But it's also very rare that people call it dough, too. Like, in natural conversation.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a photo. It's just a record. There we go.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined.
You're a natural, baby. Alright, when's the new calendar coming out, eh?
The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
Yeah, those words are mostly used in songs and media and stuff. That sounds very true, Large Poggers. That does sound about right. A swimsuit calendar? 2022. Looking forward to it.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Alright, I'll explain it again, but this time we just need to do it with the swimsuit on.
So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
No, it is you, but it's not you.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh no, this photo we took of A is giving her an existential crisis. Uh-oh.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
Oh boy, now I gotta explain. River says, oh, is this what "let's get this bread" means? I thought it was just a silly joke. Is that a line in a song, River? Let's get this bread? Alright, it's just a little bit like you and the Shogun. That's a kind of decent way of explaining it.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was
Oh.
never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Good point.
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular. So every time someone takes a photo of us, we exist in multiple places. Ooh. Large Party says, let's get this bread is a popular phrase used on the internet. Means, let's get this money. It is a popular phrase used on the internet. In which places of the internet, Large Poggers? It is not a phrase I am very familiar with.
My existence.
Our existence. Yes, all of our existences. Alright, now we're all going to be thinking about, like, existence and the meaning of life and why are we here in this universe? Where did the universe come from? How are there particles and antiparticles? What does it all mean? How is it possible? Oh no. An Outworld stranger, welcome in. Are you playing with Shogun? We're doing the story quest with the Raiden Shogun right now, but I do have her on my team, so I certainly can play as her.
I think I understand.
I am planning on using the Shogun in my Abyss team in the future.
I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Very interesting. Our World Stranger says, when will she be back? I want her so bad. Ooh, were you not able to get her on her last banner? Or are you newer and didn't have the chance to pull on her banner? Outworld. It'll probably be several months before she's back. It'll be a while. But maybe not as long. Started 3 days ago. Wow, so you're very new. Wow, welcome to the world of Genshin. It is a very interesting world, very fun. And in love with her powers. Yep, nice. Yeah, it's she's got some pretty cool powers. She's actually a little bit harder to build a team around because of like the very specificness of her kit, but she's pretty fun. And thanks so much for the follow, Outworld. Really appreciate it. Oh, also River says, oh, I thought it was just an absurd phrase with no deeper meaning. Now I'm a little upset. Well, now you have learned, River, what the bread is. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah. So actually, fun fact, because next patch, they're kind of changing how the wishing works with the banners. We're getting 2 rerun characters at the same time. they actually could cycle through the previously released characters faster. So whereas people who started maybe like a year ago would have had to wait half a year for a rerun of a character, we might get like Raiden Shogun back in a few months, in like 2 or 3 patches. Large Power says, that wouldn't have been out of character for the internet, but unfortunately this one does mean something. Yes, I guess the internet does have, just random phrases that don't really mean much, just for jokes. And Outworld says, I like Hu Tao. I mean to get her. Really. Wait, so you haven't got her yet? Like you're gonna try to get her?
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
I read it she was released September. I think so. Yeah, I did a whole wishing thing. I think it was like September 1st when I wished for her. So that sounds about right. And, oh wait, you did get Hu Tao. Sweet. Wow, already on your 3rd day. That's pretty awesome. Wow. It's like, so have you gotten like a decent amount of chance to play with her so far?
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
Oh, so this is cool. She tries to seek eternity, but then she's realizing that even she changes, and she is not eternal in herself. That is deep. Our world says, yep, nice. She's awesome, but I like Shogun better. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. Like, you've got a 5-star for now. That's like really lucky. I didn't get a 5-star till I was like, I don't know, several months into the game. Took me a while. River says, oh yeah, I remember. I think I was wearing a lucky sweater at the time. Yes, River. You and your lucky sweater helped me pull her in those pulls. It was a good time during that wishing session. Large Party says, she is cool. And yeah, I also like Shogun better too. Yeah, I feel like I do like Shogun's kit better. Hu Tao does have some, like, interesting fun bits. But I haven't, like, since I don't have Hu Tao, I don't know what she would be like in, like, an actual difficult battle. So I don't know what she's exactly like outside of the trial.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Yeah, Hu Tao definitely might be not as fun when you actually have them on your team. But above all, we all know who I love. Yes, Large Poggers, we do know who your one and true DPS love is. It's Amber, right?
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge.
Alright, Large Poggers says, praise be to Yanfei. Yes, Large Powers, you do love the Yanfei. You couldn't let my joke just sit for a second. The Amber. That'll be funny. River says, oh geez, I thought you were gonna mention a certain Pokemon. Oh my god. Yes, so Large Poggers' one and only love is actually... You know, so actually, the thing about Vaporeon is... Large Part says no, but I could? Speaking of, uh-oh. Alright, I don't know where this is going. Outworld! Come back and avert this conversation that Large Poggers is taking in a direction we don't want it to go in. How have you been finding, like, the gameplay and the story so far? Outworld.
You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Yes, things change in life. Oh, Outward says, I like it. Story is awesome. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're liking it. But I feel it's short. Really, you feel it's short. How far through the story are you already?
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Yeah, like if you had created eternity, then events wouldn't happen, so... Huh. Lashbar says, wait, you don't want to hear about the possibilities of male human and female Pokemon, relations? Not really, Large Poggers. It's not exactly, you know, my most, you know, important area that I want to learn about in life. Whoever says, yep, things change. Oh, well, they seriously do. And that's totally a good thing. In many cases. Outworld says, I unlocked the whole map, which I thought it would take me more time, because size-wise it's huge. Wow. You already unlocked the whole map? That's intense. It took me a long time to unlock the whole map. I did focused all on Mondstadt at the beginning. I didn't even know Liyue existed in my first 3 days of playing Genshin. Wow, have you been... I can't remember, like, all the stuff you need to do at the beginning. But you've actually, like, unlocked even Inazuma? Oh, I was speeding through the story. Oh, gotcha. And River says, only if the relations are cuddling. Yes, just human and Pokemon cuddling, that's it. Those kinds of relations are okay. Oh, you watched a lot of vids on YouTube before. Oh, so it was spoiled for you. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. There's some really good stuff in Genshin that if you don't know about it before it happens, it's pretty good.
Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Perhaps. Yep. Yeah. That's a little unfortunate. I think there were a couple things that I also had, like, kind of spoiled for me. But, like, there were several things that, like, that weren't spoiled, and I was, like, I'm pretty glad they didn't get spoiled in the end. Oh, but the things I saw, oh my god, man. Oh yeah, the things you see in Genshin. Pretty epic stuff.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master
guess
Kamaji!
so.
Master Kamaji!
It's Ippei, who is different than Teppei. Alright, this game has better cutscenes than most games that you have to pay. Like, story is awesome, so deep. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. This is a free game that you don't have to pay any money for. Not required, anyway. And it has really good cutscenes, and you're right, the story is deep. Like, the lore to this, like, world, it goes very deep. There's a lot of lore. And it's really cool.
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
And, like, one thing that, like, depending on how much you like reading, it may or may not be great, but there's a whole lot of lore in books that you can find, and even in the artifacts that you find, that you get in the game, that you use for, like, powering up your character. There's a place where you can go in the archive to read just about the artifacts, and there's a whole bunch of lore in there. So it's like, holy crap. There's just so much to read. Sometimes it's a little too much, but there's some really good stuff in there. Lashpar says, yeah, I'd rate the story like 7 out of 10. Pretty solid stuff. That's not bad. Wait, it's getting noisy down there.
Like Ippei. What could be the matter?
A World Stranger says, yeah, you're really awesome, bro. You deserve more. I rarely enjoy watching Twitch, but I feel like home here. Keep up. Whoa. Yo, thanks so much, Outworld. I definitely like to, you know, make sure that people feel at home here on Twitch. And, like, I kind of get where you're coming from. I don't, like, I do watch it some amount on Twitch, but it's not always easy to, like, find a streamer that's, like, worth watching. Sometimes it's a little boring, but yeah, I'm glad to have met you.
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
River says, Ippei? Hey, Paimon. That sounded like Ippei. Wait, Ippei says, hey, and then Paimon says, that sounded like Ippei. I can't remember what that's from, or if that's referencing something. Large Part says, I mean, I rate it higher had I not been spoiled by the likes of Fallout New Vegas and BioShock. Wait, do Fallout New Vegas and BioShock have really good stories? I think I've heard that BioShock has a good story, but I have not played it. I believe it is on my list. Yeah, because they have the trilogy, the BioShock trilogy that you can buy. River says, yeah, it's really chill here. Yeah, we are super chill here. Outworld says, true, same bro. Yeah, nice. And Large Part says, it is pretty chill. Nathan does lose his brain sometimes, though. Masterpiece stories. Ooh, Masterpiece in Fallout New Vegas and BioShock. Cool. I do love games with a good story. That is what I like to play. Large Part, yeah, I do lose my brain sometimes. But luckily, I can't believe it. This stream has been 2.5 hours. I haven't even gotten a single brain lost in this stream so far. Wow, new record. And I didn't even get like a full night's sleep last night. River says, I don't remember what he said, but Ippei said something. And Paimon said, that sounded like Ippei. Alright, that is actually kind of funny. Like, how did Paimon know it was Ippei? Just Ippei said something. Fallout New Vegas with DLCs is one of the only 10 out of 10 games I can name. Really? You would give that a 10 out of 10, Large Poggers? That is a high score. That was a very high score to say something's 10 out of 10. But probably for you, because I assume you're not IGN, where everything's 10 out of 10. Yes, a 10 out of 10. Dang. That's serious. And Outworld says Mafia 2 and 3 is awesome story. Play since 2006. Ooh. No way. I've never played any of the Mafia games. But there are a lot of games I haven't played, so it's not like I say that not often. I do say that quite often. I never thought I would ever play a game like Genshin. Whoa! You should. Alright, I will keep those ones in mind then as well. But yeah, Outworld. Gonna be honest, same here. I never thought, like, a game like Genshin would be something that I would play. Even, like, when I actually started Genshin, I didn't really understand it. Like, I didn't get the whole gacha thing, because I've never played a gacha game before Genshin. So, starting this game, it was very new, and then, like, I kind of just got into it. And I'm still playing.
What's going on?
Bro, it's awesome. Same. Oh, yeah. It's pretty dope. The fabric of consistency. So we gotta follow Ippei's voice.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh?
Yes, it is I.
The Almighty Shogun.
And it is the Almighty Shogun.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay.
Sure.
I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Wait, now I wish I remembered what he was calling out earlier. We'll pretend he said hey.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried.
Oh, I guess this is kind of like the second half of the character story, where the first half it was kind of taking A on a date, sort of, and reacquainting her with the world, and now it's the part where we're kind of figuring out what's going on with the Tenryou Commission.
In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time.
Lush Parker says, poor Nathan. What? Poor Nathan, because wait, he has so many things we, his viewers, want him to do. Oh yeah, everyone's suggesting me, many of them from me. Yeah, because everyone's always suggesting me to play games and watch shows and animes. There's so many things, and listen to music and watch YouTube videos. Man, I was actually thinking the other day, are there, like, I can't remember if there are some YouTube videos in Discord that people told me to watch that I haven't watched yet. I remember there was a while where there were a bunch that I didn't watch, and then I watched them. So I did get around to it.
But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
What you nervous about, Ippei?
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
Yeah, Large Bar says, dude, you gotta play X. Dude, you gotta watch Y. Dude, you gotta listen to so-and-so artist. Yeah, everyone in chat just telling me to do this and that, and if I did everything, then, like, I wouldn't have time to stream.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
Yeah, and River says, dude, you gotta play Genshin Impact. Oh, River, I don't know. I don't think I've got the time to play Genshin Impact. Like I'm streaming right now, and then I gotta go to bed eventually, and tomorrow I've gotta like, you know, clean my house and exercise and everything. I could just got a packed schedule, okay? Outworld says, just watching and playing our recommendations. Yup, that would be my life. Large Parker says, I think the ones you're referring to were the whitest kids you know sketches I posted a while back. Okay, I did watch all of those. So I guess I am caught up in all the things in the Discord. Except maybe, like, I remember River posted some music, and I definitely checked that out. So I'm pretty sure I'm caught up in most of the things, just not the video games in the animes. Actually, that could be a cool stream idea. Wait, how would that work? I have to play and watch all the things that you say in the stream?
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty.
You failed? How could you fail me, Ippei?
The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So...
True, she does have to do
Kamaji
that.
decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Oh, I remember that clan. That's part of something from the main story. Alright, so Large Parker says, you have everyone submit a recommendation and then draw one to do in the stream, like a little raffle. Ah, that sounds interesting. And Outworld says, I have to go, brother. It's 6 a.m. I'll for sure be back next time. Thank you for awesome time. Keep up, King. Alright, wow. 6 a.m. Definitely probably, like, time you gotta go do something. But yeah, it was definitely nice. Nice meeting you, Outworld stranger. I look forward to seeing you when I see you. Have a great, whatever you go do next. See you around. River says, dude, you gotta check out my favorite anime. It's called Magic School Bus. Yo, that sounds like a dope anime. Yeah, good night, good morning? Who knows? Alright, River, I believe I might have heard of this anime called The Magic School Bus. There is one Frizzle-san, I believe. Frizzle... Wait, what would you call... Oh, she'd be a teacher, so it'd be Frizzle-sensei? Is there another word you would use for your teacher as an honorific in Japanese? But yeah, I think that raffle idea could be neat for a small milestone or something. Alright, so it's everyone submits a recommendation and then draw one to do on the stream. Oh, so you would say sensei. Nice. Did that make sense that it's just a raffle and I just like pick one at random? Or should we do a vote so people have more control over what I actually do? That sounds like a bit more fair, perhaps. Oh, so it'd be Frizzle Sensei. Sweet. I mostly got it right. Yeah, and the Takatsukasa clan, I think was the one that kind of coerced the Tenryou Commission into starting the whole Sakoku decree thing. So they sound familiar.
Be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
I'm thinking a raffle is honestly more fair. That way no one feels sad their idea wasn't picked. It's all up to luck. Wait, doesn't luck make people feel sad their idea wasn't picked? Wait, isn't that how it normally goes? Like, I guess I would feel sad either way, whether it was... Like, personally, I would probably feel sad either way if it was a raffle or a vote. But maybe that's just me. River says, Twitch plays Nathan Wear X? Oh my god, we could name it that. That sounds so good, River. That is a good idea. I like it. We should call it that. Twitch plays Nathan Wear X. That is really good.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest. But I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Interesting.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Large Power says, right, but imagine, wouldn't you feel more sad that people had the choice to pick your idea and refused to, or that everything was random and you had an equal chance of winning and you just happened to lose? I think for me personally, I actually wouldn't feel that way. Because what I would feel is, oh, this is what the majority of the people wanted. I guess most people are going to be happy with this solution. So I don't mind so much that mine wasn't picked, because it seems like most people are going to be happy with what ends up happening. That's probably how I'd personally feel about it. But I guess that's technically speculation. So speculating isn't always your feelings, isn't necessarily actually what your true feelings would be in the situation. But I'm just going to go with that for now, because that's what I think I would feel.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long.
Leaving it up to luck is worse best for me, feelings-wise, so far. Alright, that's fair, Large Poggers. So I guess that's like how your feelings work. I wonder, River, do you have an opinion on such matters?
I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe something's happened to him.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you, I guess?
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations.
But Twitch plays Nathan Wear X is a pretty cool idea that I think could be beneficial to look into. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. River says, I don't know, it would really depend how invested in the thing I am. That's probably a good point. Like, if you're not super invested, you wouldn't, like, mind either way. But if you were more invested, then you'd probably have a stronger opinion. That makes sense.
I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Either way, I wouldn't be too upset if something worthy was chosen. Oh, good point, River. Well, what would your thing be for the vote/raffle? Yeah, I guess that's kind of, like, River kind of makes a good point. Like, if something worthy was chosen. That's why I feel like a vote makes sense. Because if you do a vote, then it is more likely that something that people will feel is worthy gets chosen. Whereas if you do a purely random chance, it could end up being something that a lot of people think is, oh, well, that's not great. Now I don't care about this, and I'm not going to go watch the stream with the thing.
Let's go see what's happening.
Yeah, let's
With
go.
me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there. Awesome stuff. Yeah, awesome stuff, Shogun. Eh, could be, could be. Yeah, that's the thing, Lunchbuggers. Oh, but I guess speaking of, like, votes and things we could do in the future, I had another idea for a stream. So, I wasn't 100 totally making a joke in my stream title when I said, should I wear makeup? Because I had an idea for a stream. If we hit, like, a milestone, I was thinking I could do a makeup stream where I, like, just do really bad makeup on my face. So it looks kind of funny. Like, kind of as a way to just, like, have my face look funny as entertainment on stream, but also as a way to be like, it's okay for males to wear makeup. Large Pars, River says, sounds fun. And Large Pars says, flip it, reverse it, turn it around, play it backwards. What are you saying? What? What does this mean? I don't know. Yeah, Large Pars, are you agreeing? Wait, run that back again. Oh, and then Large Pars says, nah. But then flip it, reverse it, turn around, play it backwards, spin it back. Run that back again. Oh, you want me to repeat what I just said? Okay. My idea was to do like a bad makeup stream where if we hit a certain milestone, I will do my face up with like really poorly done makeup, like lipstick that just goes like over here and eyeshadow that makes no sense. Oh, Large Part says, do a makeup stream where you do really good makeup. Alright, I don't think I could do that, Large Poggers. I'm not good enough at makeup to do a really good makeup stream. I've only put it on once before for that cosplay. Alright, so A is doing
Thank you
commitment.
So much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too.
You did good for the Mona cosplay. Yeah, it was not too bad. It was alright, but, like, how does a good makeup stream, like, just out of the blue, make for good entertainment? Yeah, River is a good point. I don't know, that market is pretty well covered already. Wait, but by men, though? Like, there are lots of women doing good makeup on the internet, but are there good men makeup people?
Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
But also, my main concern with that would actually be that I wouldn't be able to do the makeup good enough to call it a good makeup stream. Wow, we're going all the way over there. Yeah, but so is the bad makeup market. Wait, the bad makeup market is saturated? Are you serious? I have literally never seen someone do a stream like I was suggesting. I thought I'd stumble on something pretty unique. Alright. Wait. Oh, I already got it. Whoa, I am way away from where I'm supposed to be going. Or am I? River says, welcome to my decent and decent and fairly alright makeup stream. That would probably be an accurate title, River. That sounds about right. Ooh, so we're probably finally going into this location. There it is. All right, I am so happy. This is the quest where this happens. Because for the longest time, there is like a thing right over here where you can see into a little underground room. And ever since Inazuma came out, I have been looking at this being like, how do we get in there? What is this for? This thing over here. And so I'm guessing once we enter this base, that's where we'll come out. So I hope that's what happens. Wait, is my party... Oh, I should probably get a good party for this. There we go, there's Raiden. Lunchbar says, so how do you see it happening? You just start the stream with clown makeup on, or is the stream you putting it on? My original thought was just put it on before and then start the stream. But we could put it on. We could put it on during stream, and and people in chat could tell me what to do. They could be like, it could be like Twitch plays Nathan Warex, and you're all like, okay, now do lipstick and just left, 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 left. I don't know if that would work, but maybe chat participation could be fun. Or it's like chat tells me what to do and I try to do a good job, but I fail at it. Now that could be fun. Well, some possibilities.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
Quite well hidden.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to escape disasters, or maybe to evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Ah, A's spidey senses are tingling. Lushbar says, like a whole comedy of errors type bit. Something like that. I think so. River says, either way, I'd definitely be there. Nice.
Huh?
Be nice to have you there, River.
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
And it's not like we need to limit ourselves. We could do like a bad makeup stream and a good makeup stream. And actually, it would be good if we did like a bad makeup stream first, because then that would lower expectations. So then when we do the good makeup stream, it's like, oh, he doesn't look terrible like he did last time. This must be good makeup. It's kind of tricking people. River says, oh no, he's hot. What? Also, every time I do one of these domains, I'm like, where's the chests? Are there any hidden chests that I can't miss? I don't want to miss them.
It's my lucky day.
There is no escape! Into the wind.
Whoa, this guy takes a bunch of damage.
To the ferry.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right.
Why are there Ronin
We must
here?
remove all those who stand in our way.
Oh, he jumped away and dodged my attack. Come on, dude.
Stand back! Torn to oblivion!
To the ferry. Finally, to the ferry.
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, I got something that River was referencing. Yep, beat her to it. Okay. Alright, I've got a couple paths to go. So what if I do this? Alright, it makes the music go away. Nice. Alright, let's check it out.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I love it. Oh no, he's hot! Alright, the second you said that, I pulled up the clip, because I just knew Nathan wouldn't get it. Perfect. I appreciate that you know me that well, Large Poggers. That you can just preemptively pull up clips. Alright, so it says I'm supposed to go that way. But there's a chest over here. Ooh, and a Teaching of Elegance. Which is not what Raiden Shogun needs, but that's fine. This is where we just came from, sweet. Yeah, Large Poggers is smart. Wait, there's a straight up exquisite chest here underneath the spike ceiling that just fell on me.
Perfect distance.
Is there anything else I'm missing? Don't think so.
Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up! Wind strike! No, my sword!
Oh, he was already dead. I was just beating a dead horse. Oh yeah, it's big brain time. Like, isn't it always Large Poggers' big brain time?
Teamwork is strength! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Oh, there's one more.
Shines eternal.
Finally.
Say no more!
Shine down.
To the fairy.
Everybody stand back!
Got him?
To the fairy.
Oh, there's more. Wow, they just keep coming, don't they?
Let's light it up! Clouds high. The birds call! Rain cutter!
Finally, to the fairy.
Alright. You done? Looks like they are finito.
Time to act.
Who needs the most healing? Let's give the healing to Raiden. Stairs? Ooh, lucky I checked. There was a chest here. Yeah, exquisite chest. Forever, we found an exquisite chest. Alright, we can't miss the chests. This is a one-time deal. You get one shot to find the chests. There are no takebacks.
Fine.
Wait, where was my jump attack? Come on. Let's get there.
Teamwork is teamwork!
To the fairy.
Alright, 9K. I can't wait to get like a Bennett constellation and do more than 9K on his E. So hopefully next banner, when there's polls to be done, we shall get some Bennetts.
Let me try my blade.
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Into the wind! As one with wind and cloud!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Alright, can A kill them in one shot?
Now you shall perish.
Oh, they were already dead. That's fine. Alright, wait. Keep an eye out for the chests. Oh! We got another one. We got another exquisite chest. And then there's just this lone candle here. Interesting. Oh yeah, Pepe D's.
Body and mind.
Was there anything in this half? No. Alright, looks like we got them all in this room.
Time to act.
And elevator? Elevate me. Merci. Oh, common chest. Spotted. Large Parker says, I don't know what I have watched this video like 10 times on loop. The GIF with the music is literally so mesmerizing. Ignore the caption on the top.
It's Kutokawaji.
Oh, I don't know why I've watched this video like 10 times on loop.
Stay back.
Oh. Did I just kill the... Oh no, I killed the dialogue.
Time to act.
Alright, let's watch the video on loop. Interesting. Where's the auto replay? It does look visually pretty cool. Wait, it's because the plaid skirts, isn't it? Does large poggers like plaid skirts? Is that a thing? Ooh, I want to check. Want to check around for the chests. I don't know, I just love the way the GIF flows with the music. It did look visually very interesting. I did think it looked pretty cool. I can see it, yeah, you're right. It's literally so mesmerizing. That is a good way of describing it. It did seem kind of mesmerizing. This is the first I'm hearing of my obsession with plaid skirts. I'm sorry, Nathan, but... But what? There was no brain loss there.
Almighty Shogun.
Did you just say GIF? I did say GIF, large poggers. That is my chosen pronunciation, because I follow the creator's intent.
Shogun, what are you...
Wow. Alright, large poggers. Wow. Alright, see, so to understand who I am, large poggers, I am someone who generally makes choices based on pure logic, and the most logical pronunciation for that word is GIF. If you take into account all the possible arguments you can make for one pronunciation or the other. Wrong. Nope. Nope, large poggers. The logical conclusion for how to pronounce that word is GIF.
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, explain what is going on here.
Well, she's gonna be intense for a minute.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Oh, I'm sure. Just security considerations. Large Parker says the G is for graphic, not graphic. And yes, that is the fake argument that a lot of GIFers try to make. But that doesn't matter. That's not like a rule in English where you have to use the same form, like the same pronunciation as the full word. That's not how acronyms work. That's just a thing people made up to make themselves feel better about how they pronounce the word GIF. River says the most logical pronunciation is hard G because that's how most people pronounce it. Seeing is with no context. That is a pretty good argument, River. Yeah, dumb argument. How do you pronounce scuba? Yeah, it's not scuba. All right, River does have like one of the best points. So you can go like the full social route with River's argument, But I choose to go the other logical way and ignore social norms and go with the full 100% logic that ignores social norms and only goes with grammar and, choice.
Silence.
All right, the gist is... Gist, wow, another G word that has a J sound. The gist really is both GIF and GIF are acceptable pronunciations. They both make sense for how the word is spelled, but the creator of the format said it's GIF, so I'm like, okay, sure, we'll go with that. He said it, so that's the official way. Actually, the most logical is recognizing that it has 2 accepted pronunciations. All right, that is true, River. I do follow that. I do accept that it has 2 accepted pronunciations. I don't tell people that GIF is wrong. All I say is I pronounce GIF for these reasons. They are both correct pronunciations. That is true. Well, you can't be fully logical if it chooses to ignore an important aspect of the context the world exists in. Well, in this case, there actually would be no such thing as fully logical, because the social aspect in itself is illogical. Yeah, so like because just because people naturally pronounce it GIF without any context, that doesn't actually make it correct because of the creator's intent on the pronunciation. Because I don't like the idea that if enough people do the wrong thing, eventually it becomes the right thing. That concept bothers me.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
River says, yeah, I was being a little facetious. The most logical, I mean the best argument. Okay, yeah. That is the best argument.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
Just a written confession? That's it?
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
Which is false.
These are all falsehoods.
Yeah.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
But you're a liar, so...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
Large Power says, so then you cannot purport your answer to be fully logical and true. Language exists in society, which is illogical, and therefore there can be no full logic in this debate. Perhaps. Yeah, alright, so yes, that makes sense. In a way. There is no pure logical answer, so we have to fall back to just philosophy. But maybe you can consider that logical, in a way.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
Dang. River says, X can be more logical than Y, even if neither are fully logical and true. That's a good point. We don't necessarily need full logic, just relative logic. Not absolute logic, just relative logic. What's interesting is it's an internet word, so most people see the word without hearing how the creator pronounces it, and makes up the sound in their head. That is true. Although there are also, like, lots of words that people, well, maybe not lots, but there are certainly words out there that people will read without knowing the pronunciation and then make it up. Like, you hear people pronounce epitome very differently a lot if they've never heard it read out loud before, said out loud before. Alright, well that is true, says Large Poggers. X cannot be more logical if it does not take into account an important aspect that Y does address, and vice versa. But if it does take into account, it still has the possibility to be more logical.
I believe I now understand the situation.
It's just not easy to prove, to show that it is more logical with logic in a situation where logic is very, very light. Vera says, it took me a long time to figure out that segue from books and segue from dialogue were the same. It's a very good example. Very good example. Sure, but your GIF argument ignores that societal aspect. It doesn't necessarily ignore it. What my GIF argument is that, okay, so most people will naturally pronounce it as GIF, but the official original pronunciation was GIF. So, I guess maybe it's not necessarily like a fully logical argument why. It's just that I personally choose to go with the original correct pronunciation rather than what most people just happen to say these days because they weren't aware of the correct pronunciation. So nowadays, both pronunciations are correct, and I've chosen to go with the original correct pronunciation. So that's my logic. So I think that we have figured out that it is not the most logical choice, but perhaps neither choice is most logical. They both just come down to what your personal choice is and how you want to pronounce it. Right, but look at charcuterie board. But how else would you pronounce charcuterie? Yeah, different people will weigh different arguments to different degrees. Yep, that is true, River. Yeah. So, I think there certainly are perfectly fine arguments on both sides, but there are definitely a lot of invalid arguments on the GIF side, such as the graphic argument. That's invalid. Notice how you did not pronounce that in the original French pronunciation. Do I need to give that more of a French accent? Large Poggers? Like, charcuterie with an English accent, it's pretty close to the French word, to the French pronunciation. Unless I'm not aware of the proper pronunciation, because I'm pretty sure in French it's like pretty close. It's like charcuterie. Charcuterie. Wow, I'm going like Japanese half there. Charcuterie. No, damn it, I can't do R's anymore. Too many different languages. Hey, I'm going on a trip to France. Check out Paris. Oh yeah, that is how you do. Oh oui, oui, je suis en route à France. Donnez venu voir la Paris. Oh, je vais voir la Paris. Le Paris? I don't know if Paris is feminine or masculine. I hate that there's feminine and masculine. What do you call those, like, pre-word things? La and la and all that stuff. I forget the name for those. See how it's acceptable to not use the original correct pronunciation in some instances? Pronouns. That's what they're called. They're called pronouns? Oh yeah, I guess that is what they're called. You're right, River. Alright, it is acceptable to not use the original correct pronunciation in some instances, but for a word like charcuterie, you would argue that when pronounced in English, that is the correct pronunciation. Even though it was originally a French word, now in English we pronounce it this way. Articles, like the. Oh, okay, yeah, articles, yeah, that is correct. A pronoun would be like, il ou elle. Yeah, we just said the same thing at the same time, River.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
Really, just gonna generalize like that? A whole clan, none of them can be trusted. They all lie. Wait, but if you knew that, if you truly believed that every single word that someone said was a lie, then you would just know that the opposite is true, so you could tell what they're saying. That's not exactly how that would work, because there's not exactly always one opposite, but yeah.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Yeah, she's saying, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking to an eternal god. Your life is but a speck within the giant expanse of mine. I care not for who you are or what you want. I am here to fix the situation. For I am the Almighty Shogun.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the Almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
What? Who can beat her in a duel other than me? Or Traveler there?
Sorry, a duel with the Almighty Shogun?
Is she just making this up?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
So way back long ago, the head of the Tenryou Commission was able to best her. Interesting. This guy might not be able to.
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking
she
about
just called him
offering your
old.
life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Large Parker says, whoa, check this out. What are we checking out? River says, however, there are some accepted pronunciations that fill me with mortal terror. We have terrifying accepted pronunciations.
The thing about Tennessee is that for some reason nobody knows how to pronounce shit. So we got a bunch of cities up here that are just pronounced wrong. You'd think this would be Milan, like, you know, the city in Italy. No, it's Milan. Milan. Oh, you know, like the country, Lebanon. No, it's goddamn Lebanon. Oh, you know, Lafayette. Nope, that's not right. It's Lafayette. What the fuck? Lafayette. You might think this is pronounced Santa Fe. No, it's Santa Fe.
Santa Fe? That must make no
like
sense.
Egypt.
Like,
no. Apparently it's Cairo. I thought this was Salina. No, it's Salina. I worry about this place.
Oh, thanks for sharing, River. My God, that's funny. And Large Parker says, John Simpson, chief editor of Oxford English Dictionary, once said, however, the pronunciation with a hard G is now very widespread and readily understood. A coiner effectively loses control of a word once it's out there. I think the dude in charge of the actual dictionary may know what he's talking about. Alright, that's where he's not wrong, but that is where I like to push back against. I think it's unfair that the corner of a word loses, like, their authority once society takes hold of it. Like, they made it, and now everyone's like, nah, screw you, we're gonna do it our own way. So it's like, aw, that's kind of sucks for that person who made it, so I like to respect the person who made the word in the first place. Yep, language is defined by its usage. Yeah. It may be unfair, but that's life. That is life, Large Poggers, and I will fight life tooth and nail. Until I get too lazy to fight, and then I'll just, you know, go with the flow.
Well...
Aw, dang it. There was another thing that's similar to this. Cairo. Yeah.
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
I don't know. I think I'm going to trust the guy who spent his whole life studying the English language on this one. Large Powers, what do you mean trust or not trust? Both pronunciations are valid. You can choose whichever one you want. As long as there are people saying GIF, both are acceptable. And I will be part of that group.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
Until all of us are dead, and then there are only GIFers left. And then that will be correct. To quote a dear friend, I think that's where I push back. Wait, you're gonna push back against me pronouncing it GIF, Large Poggers? Is that what you're doing?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
No way, this guy.
What? Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
Oh yes. Alright, Large Poggers, you can push.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission.
My father made ought to spell. Oh, because his father was the one who messed up during the Sakoku decree thing.
Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been.
Damn, she straight up called him weak. Oh, yeah. Well, he accepts it. He agrees.
But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform.
Rip, homie. Yeah, but at least now he's gotten to the end of, well, like, end of the rope for him. And he's like, okay, this is the point. I shall try my best to no longer be weak. I shall fight for the honor of my clan.
Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless.
She's like, yeah, this is a waste of time. I will destroy you.
But I accept. Come forward.
Ooh, it's a showdown.
The Kujo clan's
Just watch her
honor
kill him.
was
No
forged with
mercy.
courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Can you imagine? Like, they go to fight for a second, and then she's just like, shing! Just cuts him in half. It's like, oh, well, that was quick. Dang. She's good. But he's not giving up. Whoa. Yeah, Herb says, let's challenge this lightning goddess to a duel. Yep, always a good idea. Ooh.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Just laying down the law. Nice. And they are accepting it, as they should. You don't question the lightning goddess.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Ooh, she's serious.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
All right. So the result of that was we didn't actually come up with a new, commission leader. It's still technically Kujo clan for now. They straightened up real quick. No more fuckery now that Mom's home. Yep, she just comes home. All right, kids. Mom's home. Here's what's gonna happen. I believe I got all the chests. We're good. Alright, and did we... No, we came out of the same area. So what's the other area? Maybe it'll be in Ito's quest. Dang. Alright, I'll show you after what I'm talking about.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Well then, I'm glad it was you, eh? Didn't want to see a straight-up murder today.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes.
Wait, she's not the Shogun? Technically, she is A, who is the actual Archon, but she's not a real being. She turned herself into like a consciousness, and so this is like an astral projection that she's projecting her consciousness into the real world. The Shogun is just the puppet that she created that looks exactly like her, and she programmed it to do her bidding, basically. So that's really what the Shogun is. It's her puppet, whereas she is the real person named A.
I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization, too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Yeah, that kind of explains it a little. The Shogun does not make mistakes because she's basically a robot that was programmed by me, A. But as me, A, the programmer, I might have made some mistakes in my programming. River, do you remember that Magic School Bus episode where they basically learned that? There was the computer episode where they go into the computer and they learn that the bugs in the programming weren't because there was a problem with the computer. It was there because someone programmed it wrong.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Wait, so when's the Robo Puppet Nathan coming? Wait, is that Twitch Plays Nathan Wear X? Robo Puppet Nathan? Alright, everybody just be like left, right in the chat. Up, forward, back. Turn. Eat a banana. Drink. Wait, you can already do half of these things. You can already like hydrate and banana and all that. River says, I don't remember that part specifically, but I do remember that episode. Nice. Alright, so you remember it. Yeah, that was one of the last episodes of the Magic School Bus that I watched. Like, before I stopped watching it as a kid, there were like a couple episodes that like kind of came out later. And that was one of them. Close to the end. Oh, speaking of, River redeemed a fancy hydrate. Ooh, thanks, River. Alright. Normal? Fancy. Pinky's up. Alright, thanks so much for the fancy hydrate, River. So, A, will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time.
Wait, but if you're not taking action and you're just letting time pass, then aren't you letting the greatest threat to eternity take its own action?
As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I, myself, would change over time.
Ah, interesting. And River says, "Kay, I'm gonna run. Bye, everyone. Need to rest my muscles." Alright. Goodbye, River. I hope you have a good bed. Definitely get those muscles rested up. Get them built back. Get those proteins in there working. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you, River.
But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done. No matter how difficult
Have those
it is.
muscles.
This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, We should get you out again sometime.
Oh, now Paimon's actually helping. She wants to get A out again sometime. All right, go Paimon. River says, people like muscle girls, right? Hell yeah, they do. There absolutely are people who like muscle girls, River. Don't you worry. Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs, or next time we'll bring you some fun little trinkets. Wait, what does that have to do with going out again? Next time we'll go hang out by the river or something.
No need.
By the river.
There's no place for such things in my life.
Hushbar says, you getting ripped, I presume? Well, that's kind of what happens when you go rock climbing a lot. You get pretty strong. What? No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Oh, hey, come on. Come on, you can fit in a little, you know, outside time.
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Mildly ripped, says River. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get, like, crazy jacked just rock climbing. But you do get, it's a good workout. It definitely, like, can get you toned, that's for sure.
Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. People like muscle girls, you'll be fine. Oh yeah, like I think people definitely appreciate when people, I don't know if take care of themselves is the right phrase, but when people like work out and are like you can see in their muscles that they use them and they've got strength. Like people appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good workout. I drank 2 full water bottles at the gym today. Whoa, 2 full water bottles. That's quite a bit. That was definitely a good workout then. Well, Nathan, where's your muscles? Large poggers, I can't show you my muscles on stream. They're too big. They wouldn't fit within the, like, picture of the camera. Come on. Come on, let's be realistic here, large poggers. But also, I feel like this is some foreshadowing. Sure. Large poggers. Come on. You don't believe me, large poggers? Why would you not believe me? River says, well, the heart is pretty important muscle. You've been showing that off. Aw. Thanks so much, River. The heart is definitely one of the most important muscles. And try to show kind of what it looks like. That's not really what a heart looks like, but that's how we present it. It's so kind of you to say, River. Appreciate it. The people love. Okay, actually, good night. All right, you go have a good night, River. Wait, come on, Nathan, show us your heart. Yes, all right. Kalima! Kalima! I hope everyone's seen Indiana Jones to get that. Alright, but also, this seems a lot like foreshadowing. She says, my period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. It's as if she knows that another, like, Archon War or something is gonna happen, where she will have to come out of solitude. Lushpar says, of course I have. Hell, my dad worked on Indiana Jones. Excuse me, large poggers. Your dad worked on Indiana Jones? What? That is cool. Tell us more, please.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end.
I guess they did work out in the end. I didn't mention this? I don't believe you have mentioned this, large poggers.
The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yaimiko.
Or we could keep it, and then we could visit A whenever we wanted. But I guess we're gonna have to give it back. But A might be nice enough to let us keep it. Up to her. Wait, A didn't go back. She's right here. Also, I just remembered I want to change my anti-aliasing settings. I changed them yesterday. But now I want them back. SMAA does look a little bit better.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Over dinner? Nope, just in front of this tree. How romantic.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
That was what happened. Large Pogger says, yeah, my dad used to work as an editor for Tippett Studios, which is Phil Tippett's company. Oh, is it like a video editor?
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other. That they do.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Wow, she did not believe in us. Well, look at us now.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Like the flow of time and the change of the people and society. Tippett Studios did creative effects for the Indiana Jones series, the original Star Wars, Jurassic Park, RoboCop. Hell, they did the Aliens and Starship Troopers. Wow, they did a lot of stuff. More powerful. All right, when they're faced with something even more powerful than themselves, such as the human heart or the heavenly principles. Crap, which one do we ask about? Let's go for lore with heavenly principles. And my old man was there doing it. Wow, so he was part of doing the effects for, like, lots of those movies? That's pretty dope, Large Poggers.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna work. We can come back and just ask for the pass permit. Whenever we want. He's moved on now, though, doing a lot of producing recently. Producing for what sorts of things, Large Poggers? I thank him for my early and constant exposure to art and culture throughout my young life. Yes, it is nice when you've got family that exposes you to things like that. I appreciate that stuff from my family as well.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Oh, Paimon, people lie about their feelings a lot.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
I agree that I am just the company that Raiden Shogun needs. He did some work in the corporate sector. He's now producing investment videos for startups. Really, Large Poggers? And does he have a... does he advise these startups on where they should host these investment videos? Because, boy, do I have a platform for him. Reflections of Mortality. Ooh, we can still talk to her after. 60 primos, that's what I was after. Nice one. Yeah, just try to push, you know, things that I know about.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, please tell me about the Dongo milk.
I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that drink. I'm sure she was as happy as can be. What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia?
Alright, we'll open a Dongo milk branch over in her imagination land.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Tell us about Raiden Shogun.
The puppet, yes. I've also heard that changing a puppet's operating rules is extremely difficult. It's most likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue. You can imagine how hard it must be, given that it has successfully flummoxed the wise and powerful A.
Lushpar says, what's the company you work at again? Maybe I'll name drop a bit over Thanksgiving. I will tell you over Discord, Large Poggers. Alright, but this is interesting. Alright, in the game, she's saying this is likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue of having to change a puppet's operating instructions. What if we could change Scaramouche? That would be interesting, because he's also technically a puppet modeled after A. So what if there's a thing that can happen in the future where we, like, reprogram Scaramouche? Maybe that's how he becomes, like, one of the good guys, and then we can play as him. Kind of like Childe. That would be super interesting. Boom. Yeah, tell me over Discord. Self-doxing probably ain't the move. Oh yeah, probably not the best idea. Oh, doxing is not recommended.
This is one problem that even the Muso no Hitotachi will not be able to solve.
Yes, there are lots of problems that you can't solve with violence.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Let's talk about light novels. I'm starting a book club. Yay, would you like to join? You do have a publishing house.
Don't you think it's a fun idea? Someone being reborn as the Raiden Shogun? That's all that light novels are supposed to be. A bit of fun. For her, though... Yes, probably a little too avant-garde. Ooh, maybe I should commission a sequel. Reborn as Guji Ai. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I love the jokes.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Alright, we talked about it all. We're good. Now I can finally do the Sacred Sakura tree. Up to level 40. Get these. Nice, I needed those. Level 13 on the Electrograna. And wait, what is this silken print? A prayer plaque that displays lovely Inazuman scenery carved upon exquisite Yumemiru wood in full color. You can use subspace creation to imprint this elegant scene upon your ceramic teapot. Okay, so it's a ceramic teapot thing. And we got 2 intertwined fates. That's pretty cool. Yeah, who needs the adventurers experience? Give us more fates, please. Alright, there's one more level left for the Electrograna. But we're at the maximum for this version of the game. So 2.3, when 2.3 comes out, we'll be able to get more levels on the tree. Dude. Oh, I can read the Onibudo. Oh, I should read that at some point. And this thing. Oh, that unlocks a realm layout. Okay, that's what that does. Nice. Oh, and one last thing about the film industry. Alright, let's hear it, Large Poggers. What about the film industry?
There is no escape.
I'm sorry. Did that just say I have adventurers rank rewards? I just hit AR-57 and didn't notice. When did that happen? Did that happen this stream? What? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the beginning of the stream. Was I AR-56 at the beginning? Yeah, I can't tell you. What the heck? I didn't see the thing where it was all like, oh, you're 57 now. Did my brain just not recognize it? What? Alright, I guess we change the stream title. 57 now. There we go. Alright, so don't mean to flex, but I have a page on IMDb. Most person, mine didn't, and I've been watching. Oh, yours... Wait, your title didn't change? Mine's updated on my screen. Wait, you have your own page on IMDb? Have you done like acting or video stuff, Orange Poggers?
Transitory.
Yep. Dude, you've acted things and didn't tell me about it? Come on. All right. 10-hour stream coming up. We're doing Kokomi next. No, there's no time left tonight. You've done some special effects. No acting. Wait, how does one do special effects? Watatsumi sightseeing. We received a letter from Kokomi saying that Watatsumi Island is going to hold a victory feast. Find that not all is right with the world here. Ooh, what's going on there? Yeah. Question mark? How does one do special effects? I did special effects work on a movie. Okay, but what does that mean? Do special effects? Like, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
What do you mean you don't know what it means? Well, like, are they practical effects? Are they digital effects? Did you, I don't know, like, paper mache something? That's not how it works, but like, what exactly was it? Did you blow something up? There are a whole bunch of ways you can do special effects.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
What? How could they not remember Captain of Swordfish 2? The most esteemed, army group in all of the Watatsumi army.
Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
You animated blood spatter effects for the movie. Tombstone Rashomon. Wait, you're doxing yourself? On stream? Okay. Wow, you did visual effects. 2017. Nice. Okay, so blood spatter effects. That's pretty cool. It literally has no info about me but my name. Well, you never know. What if there are lots of people? What if there's, like, not many people with the same name as you and you're easy to find? But that's pretty cool. Like, what did you use to animate the blood spatter effects? Like, specific program? Okay, they just walked off. That was the end of that scene.
If the enemy outnumbers you,
Ooh.
seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
What is Goro talking about? The war's over, isn't it?
General Goro, sir. Do you have a verdict? More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run.
Okay, so the war against the shogunate is over, but the Fatui are still a threat. Interesting.
Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Alright, let's not engage then. Yeah, they didn't use squibs in the film, and so I was brought on to animate some blood spatters from scratch. Whoa. Wait, that sounds difficult. Like, for a live-action movie to have to animate in the blood spatters? Man, why wouldn't they use squibs? Wouldn't squibs be easier?
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Well, I think I know where the help's coming from.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
It's Paimon. She's gonna fight the Fatui. She is the most powerful god in the world, so I think she's got this.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand. Yes, Captain of Swordfish 2. That is me.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
Oh, you used Autodesk Maya. It's the industry standard for 3D animation. Oh, that's what you use. I think I've heard of it. I think that's what they use to animate Ruby these days. It was tough but fun. I really liked working on the film, even though the final movie wasn't a masterpiece. Yeah, the final movie doesn't necessarily need to be a masterpiece to, you know, like have a good time working on it. That's pretty cool that you got that experience.
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here.
Yeah, I'm honestly really proud of that. Yeah, that's really cool, Large Poggers. Like, even just having, like, that experience, getting to do it, and now you've got an IMDb page? You're a legit movie worker now. Definitely, yeah, definitely something to be proud of.
Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Of course you can, Goro.
Say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Yeah, not many can say they have an IMDb page at such a young age. That is true, Large Poggers. Not many people can.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
I think not many people can say they have an IMDb page no matter what age they are.
Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Let's do it. Alright, should I defeat the roaming Fatui now, or just end stream? Because I don't know how much more dialogue is going to be after. But if I don't do it now, those guys are just going to, like, be there for a while. Until I do this tomorrow. Because I don't know if there's time left to do this quest on stream. Well, there's not stream time tonight. But the problem is, I would do this on Tuesday. But there's not going to be much Genshin on Tuesday. Yeah, solid spot to end the stream, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of just debating on whether I should just do this off stream or not. Because we can't do Genshin on Tuesday because the servers are updating. Huh. Well, I'll probably play a little bit of it off stream and then see how I feel. There, that's how we'll end stream. With A just looking like that. Alright, solid spot to end stream. Let's see, where are we going today? Alright, probably a good, good little comfy raid. Actually, I should probably get better at actually checking out what the streamer is up to before I jump in their stream. Because you never know if they're like gonna be busy and it's a bad time to raid. And I should probably get the thing that prevents you from getting ads on Twitch. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but whenever an ad ends on Twitch, there's always like a huge pause before the stream actually starts. It seems like a weird bug. Also, large progress. Have you gotten any ads in my channel since you subscribed or resubscribed? Oh, they're doing a thing. Let's see what's up over here. Wait, I didn't resub, remember? That was just the subiversary. But yeah, I got one ad when I reloaded your stream. Okay, that's not right, large poggers. That shouldn't be happening. I definitely encourage you to contact Twitch and see what's going on, because that shouldn't be a thing. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm tired tonight. I don't have time. I don't have the awakefulness to be able to raid. So, I think we're just gonna do a regular stream stops and we don't go anywhere. Because, yeah, we can just end here, yeah. I've been a little low on sleep lately, so... it's always surprising. I always seem to stay up, like, super late after a raid. To stay in the stream for a while. Because we do raid some, like, nice people. So I like being in there. But I should take care of myself and get sleep, so... I hope everyone else out there takes care of themselves. I hope you all get some sleep. I mean, even if we raided, I would have hopped out basically immediately, so ending here works. Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad doing that if I, like, hopping out immediately after a raid, so I'd rather just not bother raiding. Alright, large poggers, I wish you a good night. I shall see you... I don't know. Next time I see you. I'll send you that message in Discord. Night, Nathan. Wake up late tomorrow. Get some good sleep. Alright, thank you so much, large poggers. I hope I get a good sleep. Alright, good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. And I hope everyone has a great night or day where you are. Yeah, I'll shill you. Oh yeah, you know my shill skill. You do have some shill skills, large poggers. That's good stuff. Alright, stream ending now. Good night, everybody.